Let us pray. Our loving and generous God, we praise and thank you for the bountiful blessings you have given us. Thank you for giving us a mind that can know and a heart that can love. Thank you for giving us the chance to continue learning amidst the pandemic that had caused a lot of changes in our lives. We are sorry for the times we have failed you. We humbly ask for your forgiveness. Father, help us stay focused on our studies. When learning becomes difficult, grant us the gifts of courage and enthusiasm. Grant us the grace to use our knowledge in making a difference to the lives of the people around us. All this we pray in your mighty name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang magiging pinagkasinananan, alam ng puso sa ito'y buhay. Lupang hinihilang, wala ng magiging, sa manlulupin, di ka masisiyo. Sa nagkakagulo, sa sibulan, sa langit ang mga, ano na bang tula at bawat sa mutay na ang isla ng walang magpulatan ay tanayin. Ang ikuling matamang na kailan ang may magiging. Luwan ang araw, ay pasigan, ay natin sa kimo. Ang ligaya lang ay marami sa mga kailang dahil sa'yo.
Let us now swell the chorus of the twin sea lions, gushing forth from their hearts full of glee, ardently holding in their hands the book of knowledge, open wide for all the humanity, fervently guided by the beaming torch of wisdom. We boldly raise the heart and shield the truth. We serve with utmost pride and do our task with dignity, as we are bound with cord of unity. We pledge with grace our full allegiance and uphold the vision and mission of the Department of Education. We love and on you, my all will be to vision and mission of the Department of Education. Relying on you, Lord, I will be too. The vision of the city of Cebu. Okay, to our public schools district supervisor of North District 6, Mrs. Celestina N. Guhetia. To our ever active and dynamic school principal of Zapatera National High School, Dr. Gemma A. Bendebel. To our respective resource speakers this morning, to our learners, parents, and to everyone who are watching with us via YouTube, and also to everyone who will be watching this in the replay, a pleasant morning. We are here this morning for a reason, for a cause. This is entitled Empowering Learners Through Digital Learning. To formally welcome us all to this event, please help me welcome our school principal of Zapatera National High School, Dr. Gemma A. Bendebel, in her welcome remarks. A virtual applause for her.
Okay, so while waiting, I'll be reading some of the shout outs here. Okay, so from Irish Nicole Capin, 10 Mercury, Advisor Mr. Benavides P. Hirondo Jr. Another one, we have good morning from King Zid Andres. Good morning to you. Okay, another one from Eileen Vivera Agustin. Shout out Patrick James Lusada of 10 Venus. Advisor Mrs. Lisa B. Inocando. Good morning. Okay, another one from Syra May Kiriado of 10 Mars. Advisor Mrs. Analu Abilia. Good morning. Okay, we have another one from Zelzi Ontulan. Shout out Jelsi Emmanuel Ontulan. Okay, let us all welcome the school principal of Zapatera National High School, Dr. Gemma A. Bendabel, to give us her welcome remarks.
Hello, good morning. Can I be heard, Ma'am Aribal? Oy, ano na? Hello?
So I think we
Hello?
are having some technical difficulties with the internet connection.
Hello, Ma'am Aribal? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Okay, shout out to
Hello, Ma'am Aribal?
Maria Antoinette
Ah,
Mabuan of grade 11 Rolling. Advisor Mr. Andrew Leo Castrodes. Good morning. Another shout out from Riconel R. Cobarde of grade 11 Rolling. Advisor Mr. Andrew Leo Castrodes. Good morning.
hello, good morning.
Good morning. Shout out to Chasais. Good morning, ma'am. Chasais from grade 12 Tennyson. Good morning. Okay, so again, please help me welcome our school principal of Zapatera National High School, Dr. Gemma A. Bendabel, to give us her words of welcome. Ma'am Gemma, good morning.
Good morning. My respect to our school's public district supervisor, Mrs. Celestina Guhetia, to the organizers of this for Saturday's webinar, to our dear students, our teachers, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to one and all. First and foremost, allow me to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the school information coordinator, Mr. Buenavides Heronjo Jr., for the initiative and realization of this webinar series entitled empowering learners through digital learning, with his teammates, Mr. Lionel Tingal and Mr. Donald Ramos of Zapatera National High School. Kudos to all of you, my dear organizers. This webinar series is very timely in our educational setup today, the new normal setup of teaching and learning. In this webinar, we will learn some skills or apps in ICT in a more enjoyable and exciting way, or in here, learning is more fun. So spend your 4 Saturdays wisely by attending in this webinar. I hope that what you will be learning here will be applied and maximized and be part of you. To all of you, our dear CNH students, good luck and welcome to the first day of this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gemma A. Bendabal, for that heartwarming welcome. And now, to give us the rationale, the overview, and the main reason why we are here this morning, please help me welcome Mr. Buenavides P. Hirondo Jr. in his rationale.
Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning Ma'am Celestina and Gohitia, our Indy 6 PSDS. And to my school head, Dr. Jima A. Bendabel. To our beloved host, Ma'am Aribal, students, parents, and other stakeholders. And to my co-teachers, good morning everyone. So the purpose of this school webinar for learners is to help them learn more, okay? And then uplift the learning in terms of ICT and EdTech tools in relation to the response of distance learning adopted by our school. And together with Sir Tingal and Sir Ramos, we intend this activity for 4 days, so 9 to 12 every Saturday. So we have 4 Saturdays for this event, and then different topics in every hour. So for example, 9 to 10, one topic, and then 10 to 11, one topic, and then 11 to 12, another topic. So that means a lot of ICT tools that our learners may learn out from this event. And since it is streamed via YouTube Live, so they can watch this at their own pace, especially if there are problems with regards to internet connection or network instability. And as the ICT coordinator, okay, that initiated this event, I'm so thankful with my co-teachers, especially to my co-organizers, Sir Ramos and Sir Tingal. So I hope learners continue from day one up to the last day. So again, there are 4 Saturdays. So at least we can help you address this distance learning brought to us by this COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you and good morning once again.
Thank you so much, Sir Hirondio, for that very informative words of our purpose, our reason why we are conducting this one. Okay, I know you are all motivated. That's why you are here with us this morning. You are joining with us via live streaming because you wanted to learn and you are eager to learn and you are passionate about digital technology to make us more inspired in our endeavor, in our daily and everyday endeavor, especially in the field of learning. We have our public schools district supervisor of North District 6, Mrs. Celestina N. Guhetia, to give us her inspirational message.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Sis Aribal.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Dr. Gemma Bendebel, the principal, the organizers of this empowering learners through digital learning training, teachers who are here, students, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let me share you this very simple story. Very simple, but yet I want you to ponder on this and learn something from this. There was the story of two friends who were walking through the desert. And during some point of the journey, they had an argument, and one friend slapped the other one in the face. The one who got slapped was hurt, but without saying anything, wrote in the sand. This is what he wrote. Today, my best friend slapped me in my face. And so after that, they kept on walking until they found a river where they decided to take a bath. The one who had been slapped got stuck in the mire and started drowning. But the friend saved him. After he recovered from the near drowning, he wrote on a stone, today, my best friend saved my life. The friend who slapped and saved his best friend asked him, after I hurt you, you wrote in the sand, and now you write on a stone. Why? The other friend replied, when someone hurts us, we should write it down in the sand, where winds of forgiveness can erase it away. But when someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in the stone where no wind can ever erase it. My dear, especially students, our learners, I want you to ponder on this and especially on this line. When someone does something good for us, we must engrave it in the stone where no one can ever erase it. Engrave it in our heart that no one can ever forget or erase it. My dear students, this training of yours is very, very important. In fact, I consider this as a noble and great, you know, uh, endeavor of our school, of our organizers, headed by our principal, of course. Empowering learners through digital learning. This is the answer of the time. We need this. There has been many trainings conducted, capacitating all the teachers, the educators on the different applications on the ICT. Yes, because it is the call of time. We are on the new normal, and our system and approaches has been changed for almost 2 years already. And we need this kind of training. We need this kind of seminar in exposure to ICT, so that you students will be capacitated on the ICT tools. I really appreciate and admire this endeavor. Thank you for creating this, for organizing this for our learners. Because it is true that teachers or the DepEd has concentrated on capacitating the teachers only. And this time, the Zapatera National High School is capacitating our learners, our students on this. This time of pandemic, we need many, we have to broaden our horizons in order to be successful in the teaching learning process. So my dear students, my dear learners, you know you are always given the priority, the opportunities, the chances. So please grab the opportunity. Grab the chance, like this one. This is a very big opportunity, great opportunity for you to widen your horizon, to enhance your learnings, your skills on computer and in the different applications, the different ICT tools. So this is what I want you to focus on and try to make use of this training in order to equip yourselves in to be able to learn many things, and so that you will be able to stand this time of pandemic. You will be able to learn many things this time of pandemic, because you are trained, you are being honed in this aspect. Remember, my dear students, education is your passport to the future. Your tomorrow belongs to the people, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepares for it today. And I want you to believe always in yourself. You have the ability to do any kind of work, whatever it is, whether it is easy or tough. We believe in you, and we want to give you that trust, so that you will be able to fly high, to spread your wings, so that you will become a very productive and you know very productive and uh, you know uh, independent individuals in the future, that you can stand, because you are already equipped with the different knowledge and skills that you should and you ought to achieve or to learn. My dear students, please, this kind of the endeavor, please do not forget this, as if nothing happened. Please, as what I have said, please engrave this in your hearts, or in your minds, so that you will not forget. Try to value this. Try to give justice to the labor, to the sacrifices, to the endeavor extended to you by our facilitators, by our organizers, by our school. So again, I know that from this training, you will gain many things. You will be able to enhance your capability, your skills, your knowledge, and therefore you will be ready. And I am sure that you are ready and you will be successful and productive despite of this pandemic. So my wish is you will complete the 4 Saturdays and you can proudly say, I made it and I acquire all the skills, all the applications, all the ICT tools that I deserve to learn. So with that, I would like to congratulate the school, the principal, Dr. Gemma Bendibel, for this. And of course, my great appreciation and commendation to the organizers, to Mr. Gerondio Buenavides, Donald Ramos, and of course, my inaanak, Lionel Tingal. So congratulations to you guys and continue the good work. And of course the management team. Kaya di man sad na mahimo nga kamurang tulo. Naaman joy inyong mga gipang sangpit nga inyong mga kaubanan. Congratulations also to your team. Also to Mrs. Aribal, congratulations. Then continue the good work, guys. And thank you very much for this and for the coming trainings that you are planning to conduct. So to all of you, thank you very much and God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Celestina and Guhetia. I would just like to give the lesson that I've learned from her talk this morning. So first, from the story of the two friends, we have to be positive in life. We have to celebrate success and value good things. So we only have to engrave in our hearts all the positive things. That's why the one friend engrave the good things that her friend has have done to her, because she wanted to instill in her mind, in her heart, the good things. So that is being positive. So what are those negative? We will have to leave it, and we have to live with the positive one. The second one is anyone is capable of doing great things. So as what Ma'am Guhetya said, kitang tanan, pwede gid nato mabuhat ang unsay gusto natong buhaton. The only thing is we have to believe in ourselves, and success is just around the corner. So, thank you, Ma'am Guhetia, for that wisdom, for reminding us to be positive in life and to be resilient in times of difficulties. For sure, we will be engraving those thoughts in our hearts and in our minds. Thank you once again. Okay, so before we proceed to the next part of our webinar, let's have some greetings and shout outs. We have from Maricar Kanga. Shout out Mariel Tinidero of grade 11 Rolling. Advisor Mr. Andrew Leo Castrudes. Good morning. Then we have shout out Maria Antoinette Mabuan, 11 Rolling. Advisor Mr. Andrew Leo Castrudes. And another shout out to Odyssey Bitamor of grade 10 Mars. Advisor Mrs. Analu Abelia. Good morning, guys. And shout out from Michelle Ondaluk, congratulating Zapatera organizers and Education Corps for doing this. A parent from Shakespeare, grade 11, watching from Singapore. Shout out to our uh, parents of OFW from Singapore. Thank you, ma'am and sirs. Godspeed. Godspeed also, ma'am. From Romilin Paho, grade 12, Austin, advisor Miss Angeli Rosalita Malinaw. Good morning. Okay, more shout outs. Keep your shout outs coming because you will be included in our games later. At the end of the webinar, we will be having a raffle for those who are sending their greetings and shout outs. So those who are sending their shout outs are automatically included in our game, in our raffle game later at the end of our webinar. Okay, shout out to Miss Charlene Iscoton of grade 12 Denison, advisor Mrs. Mario Liza Joyce C. Galdones. Okay, so we will continue with our webinar proper. So I have the honor to introduce to you our resource speakers for this morning, starting with Mr. Buenavides P. Hirondio Jr. He is a public school teacher, a science teacher of Zapatera National High School, a Microsoft Innovative Educator Trainer, an Ed Puzzle Coach, an Adobe Creative Educator Level 1 and 2, a Mote Certified Educator, and a Screencastify Certified Educator. Mr. Buenavides P. Hirondio. Next in line, we have Mr. Donald G. Ramos, a public school teacher and English teacher of Zapatera National High School, at the same time designated as the school's DRRM coordinator. He is also a Microsoft Innovative Educator, an Adobe Creative Educator Level 1, and a Wakelet Community Leader. He is also a graphic design enthusiast. He is Mr. Donald G. Ramos. Next speaker, we have Mr. Lionel C. Tingal, a public school teacher, an ICT school coordinator of Zapatera National High School, Google Products and Microsoft Office 365 trainer of the DepEd Cebu City Division, a Microsoft Innovative Educator, and an Adobe Creative Educator Level 1 and 2. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our resource speakers for this morning. Okay, to start with, we have our first speaker, Mr. Lionel C. Tingal, to talk about Office 365. Please help me welcome our first speaker. Good morning, Sir Tingal.
Hello, good morning, everyone. So I'll be here, your first speaker this morning. So we're going to talk about the Microsoft Office 365. So it's more on the student account. Okay, I will share my screen. Okay, here. Okay, so Microsoft Office 365 students account. Okay, so we'll talk about this one. So yung sa paghatag sa DepEd towards to our students. Okay, and before that one, so I would say good morning to our PSDS, Mrs. Celestina and Gohetia, our principal, Dr. Jima Bindibel. So to our team, Mr. Benavides Ronjo, Mr. Donald Ramos, and Mrs. Elizabeth Aribal, and to the viewers, students, parents, relatives of the students. Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, so I will not stay longer. So I will just talk about the Microsoft Office 365 students account. So kung unsa ni all about. Okay, so for our objectives this morning, so students must familiarize the usage of Microsoft Office 365 in the teaching and learning. Okay, so understand the acceptable and prohibited use of the Office 365. This will also consider the do's and don'ts of the usage of the Office 365 account of the students or the learners account. Next is the follow steps in activating the account and the loading and installation of Microsoft Office 365 application. Okay, so we have here, so what is Microsoft Office 365? So Microsoft Office 365, so it's just a subscription services offered by Microsoft, which adds to and includes the Microsoft Office product line. Okay, so again, this is only an application of the our subscription. Okay, this one, the Microsoft Office 365 from the Microsoft. Okay, if we could say, so naaman tayo Microsoft Office 2007, 2010, 2013, and we have also this Microsoft Office 365. So this subscription given by the DepEd towards teachers as well as students. Okay, again, this is a free account and subscription from the DepEd. And for what is inside in the Microsoft Office 365? Okay, for those Microsoft Office 365 installed to our laptop or desktop, so ang sodan na niya, this is considered as a personal or non-business account. So we have here 7, a Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Outlook, Access, and Publisher. Okay, so this 7 application of the Microsoft Office 365, once installed ni sa inyong PC or laptop, so mo ni mong makita. Okay, so again, libre na siya, and this is an activated application. Okay, this is a licensed application. There's no need for you to install. Kung asa mo pa-install mga crack nga Microsoft Office nga application, okay, kanang mga crack lang siya that is downloaded from the internet, that will be expired. Okay, unlike sa TUA, which is given by the DepEd from the Microsoft, so this is free and activated. Okay, again, so this will be the application that will be installed sa inyong laptop or desktop or even sa tablet or sa inyong cell phone. Okay, and for the DepEd subscription of the Microsoft Office 365, so that is considered the Microsoft Office 365 Enterprise. Okay, so there are 2 versions. We have the A1 that is for teachers, and we have also here the A3 for our students. Okay, so mo ni siya ato karon sa students, which is the A3 account. Okay, atong version. This is for students. And so for the DepEd subscription, so what are inside in the Microsoft Office 365 Enterprise? Okay, unsa may sud ana? Okay, once we log in sa tuang account sa Microsoft Office portal or the office.com portal, so we can see some of the applications, and if we're going to click that further, so naa dito kuan lang app launcher, makita nato dito sa online sa office.com or the Microsoft Office portal. So naa dito makita nato the different application. For example, we have Word, Excel, PowerPoint,
Excuse me, sir.
SharePoint. Yes, yes sir.
You want to share your screen, sir?
Na-share na? Wala pa na-share?
Wala, sir.
Okay. Oh, wait, what did na-share? I thought na-share na. Okay. Murag taas-taas na ko ng kuanda, murag wa pa na-share na. Okay. This one. Okay, how about that one?
Okay, sir.
Na-share, sir. Okay na? Okay, so ako ikuan ako balikon nako para makita. Okay. Okay. Okay, how about that one? Okay, so this is the Microsoft Office 365 students account. And okay, one naman sa objectives. Run through na lang ko. Again, so Microsoft Office 365, it is a line subscription services offered by Microsoft. Again, this is subscription from the Office 365 given by the DepEd. And what is inside in the Microsoft Office 365 in the personal or non-business? So mao nito makita nato once it is installed to our PC or laptop. So there are 7 application. We have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Outlook, Access, and we have also Publisher. Okay, again, so mao ni makita once installed ni nato sa ato ang PC or laptop. Okay, so for DepEd subscription, so Microsoft Office 365 Enterprise, so we have here 2 versions. We have the A1 and A3 versions. So the A1, this is for teachers, and A3 for our students. Okay, and so what's Microsoft Office 365 Enterprise? So sa may sod na niya. Okay, once we're going to log in our Microsoft Office 365, the A1 or the A3 version, in the office www.office.com, once we sign in adto dito, so mo na ito makita as you click the app launcher nga makita nato diha sa Microsoft Office portal. So mo na ito makita Word, Excel, PowerPoint, we have also the SharePoint, the Skype, Outlook, still we have the OneNote, Yammer, Teams, and we have also the OneDrive. Okay, again, so this is sa online na nato makita once we log in sa atong account online. Okay, so we can use the Microsoft Office 365 online. Online at the same time offline. Pwede na ito magamit. But sa offline na to, limited lang. Again, there are 7. Okay, mato ganiha. Okay, so mo nito makita sa offline. But in the online, okay, so this one. Okay. Next. Okay, so we have here DepEd mandates. Okay, based on the memorandum, Office of the Undersecretary of Administration Memorandum 0008200130. Okay, so guidelines on the use and administration of G Suites and Microsoft Office 365 for education. Okay, so dili lang di ay sa Microsoft Office 365 magamit na ang atuang account. Okay, sa learner account, so pwede ra sa DI magamit nato sa Google. Okay, di mo na gitawag og G Suite account nato. Okay, kung unsa tong ato ang Microsoft Office 365 account, so pwede sa nato magamit sa Google. Okay, pwede sa nato malogin sa Google. Okay, we will talk about later kung sa gamit niya sa Google o sa Microsoft Office 365. Okay, so the Department of Education continues with its aim of improving governance by providing tools that promote a culture of collaboration and communication and improve performance of tasks. With this, the Department of Education provides employees, teachers, and students, okay, naging students with access to 21st century tools that support education and its delivery. Included in this online education package are tools for email, productivity, and collaborations. Okay, users will have access to the following tools. We have the G Suite for education. Okay, this is for Google, and the Microsoft 365 education. Again, duha. Okay, one account. So, pwede tag makagamit, maka-access sa Google as well as sa Microsoft. Okay, so all regular employees and public school learners of the Department of Education shall be assigned a Google Suite for Education and a Microsoft 365 user account. Okay? So, klaro kayo, we have the Google and we have also the Microsoft. Okay? Again, usbo na ko, ang atuang learner's account, dili lang kay gamit niya sa Microsoft Office 365. But also, we can use this one sa Google Suite for Education. Okay? So I think some of you already have this Microsoft Office 365, no? Okay, this was given last year, that's 2020, by your teachers or advisors, to previous advisors ninyo. Okay, gihatag din ako. Yes, gihatag from Division Office, din ako as ICT coordinator, din akong i-forward sa teacher advisors para i-forward sa mga students. But there are learners, especially katong gikan sa private school nga wa na appeal aning account. Okay, so we're going to wait for the second batch of the Microsoft Office 365 account. And for users, so all users at all levels of the organization and in schools must ensure the safekeeping of the respective user accounts. Okay, so you are responsible of your account. Kung mawagtang na siya, malimot ka sa password, okay, or mahack na siya or naay laing makagamit sa inyong account, especially if you're going to sign in or log in sa mga internetan. Okay, so make sure you're going to log off your or log out your account. Okay, strictly follow the acceptable use and prohibited use and guidelines. Okay, so acceptable use of your account. So the use of this account shall be for educational purposes. Okay, klaro kayo. For the performance of official duties and responsibilities. Okay, again, so educational purpose. Okay, so reasonable use of the service for personal electronic correspondence is acceptable. So pwede sa inyong cellphone or any gadgets. So strict professional discretion is expected to be employed at all times. So the DepEd personnel shall act professionally and shall be bound by the provision of the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standard for public and officials and employees. Okay, this is for teachers. Okay, kinamatay A1 for teachers. So it is highly recommended that personal correspondence and files be saved in a separate location. Okay, if naamoy mga important nga document, so you can save that one sa inyong laptop or PC. Okay, kay ang atoang account, especially sa Google o sa we have the Google Drive and we have also the Drive sa Microsoft. Kaya pwede mo ta makakuan dito, maka-save og files. Okay, but in case makalimtan nato or mawagtang ato ang nakalimtan itong password sa ato ang account, so di ta makasud, so maglisod na tag maglisod ta og kuha. Okay, actually ma-recover man siya as long as natay mga recovery or it is verified ang imuhang account. Okay, so prohibited use. So the Google Suite for Education and Microsoft Office 365 are government services obtained in the interest of education and public service. Okay, transmission and storage of offensive, disruptive, discriminatory, pornographic, profane, abusive, libelous, derogatory, illegal, and otherwise similar material unbecoming of learners and agents of the civil service is strictly prohibited. Okay, so once you have your account, so again, avoid saving this type of mga files, okay, sa inyong account. Okay, especially mag-share mo og ingnaning documents or any mga illegal materials, okay, mga materials so using your account, okay, 365 account, klaro kayo kay ang naa ni sa learners account, we have your LRN at mo na siya LRN man na makita mo mong LRN, so dali na kay matrace. So ang LRN lang daan, so i-search na imong LRN, so makita ra. Okay, again, ang inyong account, so mag-start na siya sa inyong user which is the LRN at r7-2@deped.gov.ph. Okay? So, of course, klaro kayo kay LRN man. So, inyong nga account. So, the account shall not be used in connection with any commercial, religious, social, political, and other similar interest. Okay? So, ay gamitan na. So, disclosure of confidential and sensitive personal information is strictly prohibited unless it is required by duty or assignment. Okay, this is for teachers, especially wala na siya sa service. Okay? So, sharing of account credentials with other individuals or organization is strictly prohibited. Okay, that is your account, so ayaw nag-share. Okay, base gamito na sa mga illegal purposes. Okay, use of the account to access illegal content or to access content, copyrighted information, in a manner that violates the law is likewise strangely forbidden. So another, the introduction, intentional or otherwise, or any form of computer virus or malware, may it be from an email attachment or external link to a file, is also strictly prohibited. Next, each individual is responsible for any information or statement sent out from his or her own account, making him or her liable for violation as stated in this policy. For example, your account nakalimtan nimo og log out diha sa internetan kung asa kami log in nga internetan, especially kanang hulog-hulog piso mo log in ka dito using your account and nakalimtang log out. Okay, for example, na ay makasunod na nga lain nga individuals, di ba? So gamiton to imong account with mga illegal transactions. Okay, so klaro kayo. Okay, kay imuhang account may makuan. So ang masakpan na, so of course ikaw kay imuhang account. Okay, matrace up gapon with the use of your learners or LRN. Okay, your learners reference number. Okay, so we have here benefits of having a learner account. Okay, so with the learner account, so the learner will be able to use the Office 365 applications online and offline. Okay, of what I've said earlier, so online and offline. So each learners can install Office 365 in 15 devices. Okay, again, 15 devices ang pwede nimo ma-install sa imuhang account. Okay, 5 laptops or desktops, 5 tablets, and we have also 5 phones. For example, sa inyong sa inyong balay na amoy mga tulo or upat ka laptop or desktop, so pwede nimo ma-install sa imuhang Office 365 account. Okay? So you have 1 tablet, pwede. So namatay 5 tablets, no? Okay, pwede ra ato installan nimo phones. You have 3 phones, pwede ra gapon i-install nimo dito. Ilagin nimo ang imuhang account. Okay, no need for the parents to purchase and license Office application. Okay, there's no need for you to buy a license application of Microsoft Office license application. Okay, kaya naa may baligya nga Microsoft Office which is mga license na. Okay, actually that's license which is na may uban sad nga lifetime, nasa uban nga Microsoft Office application which is licensed, it's good for 1 year subscription. Okay, of course bubayad jud ka. Okay, so naay kwarta. So of course if you're going to use this Office 365 account, so libre rata, di ba? So we have 15 devices pa atong magamit. Next is use of G Suite application under DepEd domain. Okay, so magamit na to sa Google. Okay, so those, okay, do use the account for school related activities only. Again, related activities only. Okay, for example, if your teachers required you to enter, okay, to join sa Google Classroom, okay, you can use your Microsoft Office 365 account. Okay, always observe cyber etiquette when working online. Another, protect yourself from cyber attacks by being cyber smart. Okay, unsa man nimo. So just think first before you click kung unsay mo pop up diya sa imong PC or laptop, especially naa diha imong account. Okay, continue to learn the features of the application to maximize the benefits. Okay, once you already have your application, account, and then gilag in nimo sa Microsoft Office 365 nga portal or sa Google Suite portal, so you can explore na, pwede rin ito ma-explore good. Okay, no worries about that one. Dili na ma-expire imuhang kuan, imuhang account. So nothing happens imong account. Just explore lang, click lang diha kung unsay naa diha sa imuhang sa Microsoft Office o sa Google Suite, so you can explore. Okay? So make sure you log out your account after using it, especially if you are accessing it from a computer or internet cafe. Okay, what I've said earlier, so you're going to log out your account. And keep your account credentials safe. Okay, so use current and presentable profile so the teachers can recognize if camera is off. Okay, so maoni, so make it sure that you're going to put your picture, kanang nindot sa mga pictures sa inyong sa inyong account. So you can download or upload pictures sa inyong account sa Microsoft Office as well as sa Google Suite. Okay, update the app from time to time to maximize the new features. Okay, so updating the apps is kuan gapon siya, kinahanglan gihapon kinaoy mga features at mga new features nga atong makita sa ato ang application, which is gamit sa kayo. Next, utilize the calendar to get reminders of classes and tasks. Okay, especially if you're going to use the Google Calendar, so you can use that one to get reminders of your classes. Okay, and we have also the Google Task. Pwede na gyapon na. So again, of what I've said, so you can explore sa inyong account. Okay, so anyways, if denay account tanan sa Zapatera National High School, so we can give trainings, okay, another webinars on how to use the Office 365 applications, the different application of Office 365 and the Google products or the Google Suites for education. Daghang kayong application diya. Okay, so we're going to make another webinars para ninyo students, sa mga learners. Okay? So hopefully. Okay, don'ts. Okay, do not share your learn account credentials to anyone. Okay, do not forget your login details. Okay, do not forget to verify with alternate email or mobile number. So make it sure once nag-activate ninyo sa inyong account, so kinahanglan ta magbutang og mga verification email o mobile number. Okay, para ma-verify na to in case makalimtan nato nga ang password, ato ara siya ma-forgot password and ma-verify na to using our alternate email and mobile number. Okay, there's no need for you to call the teachers ninyo, advisor, or sa ICT coordinator ninyo. Kaya ako may ICT coordinator sa Zapatera, there's no need for you to call me just to reset your password. Okay, mas maayo, you're going to put a verification email, kanang alternate email at gmail.com or yahoo.com and mobile number para dali ra para ninyo to forgot password sa inyong account. Okay, do not use message inbox too often while class is ongoing unless audio does not work. Okay, this is applicable sa Google Classroom. Okay, we have also the Microsoft Teams. Okay, do not abuse the settings as official accounts can have access for. It might result to class interruptions. Okay, of what I've said, this is applicable for our class, the Google Classroom, and we have also the MS Microsoft Teams. Okay? So Microsoft Teams, that is ana sad ta mag-create diha og class. Okay, that is sa Microsoft na siya. And we have also the Google Classroom sa Google. Okay, so duhad, so depende na sa teacher kung asa siya magamit or mag-create og class para sa inyong para ninyo sa inyong klase. Okay? So once you have your account na, so masayo na lang jud para ninyo. Okay, so we have here the Microsoft Office 365 activation, downloading and installation. Okay, so I will show you video on how to activate your Microsoft Office 365. Okay. Okay, this one. That's activation. Okay. So, narin sa YouTube akong di-download di-upload sa YouTube para makita ni sa tanan. Especially sa katong ako nang nahatagan aning itong mga account, especially the grade 9, as well as sa grade 10, katong grade 7 sad. Kaya ako nang nakuha nila nahatag. Okay? So how to log in Microsoft Office 365 using student account or teacher account. Okay, I will show you this video. Okay, I think Hinay. Okay. This is a short video tutorial on how to log in Microsoft Office 365 using student or teacher account. All you need is your Microsoft Office 365 account, which was given by Edetech. Okay, so let's start. The first thing you're going to do is to open your web browser, either Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. And the taskbar, you're going to write down www.office.com and then click enter. Okay, pag nakapasok ka sa portal sa okay, so click sign in. Then just type your Office 365 account here. For example, this is my Office 365 account. And then click next for the password. Okay, ito lang yung password mo. Okay, the default password. You have the default password your account. Okay, I can type it here. And then click sign in. Okay, pagkatapos niya, i-prompt ka lang sa pag-update ng yung password. So, you have here the current password. Type ko lang yung current password mo. Okay, example. And then, enter a new password. Okay. Just think your password is a strong password. So, hindi yung with symbol, yung alphanumeric, with number, it's up to you. Okay. Example 1. Okay, then confirm. Okay, kung ano yung password dito, yung unang password na ginawa mo, then you're going to confirm. Okay, and then click sign in. Okay, so okay. Okay, pagkatapos yan, so click next. Okay, so just continue. And then you are prompted to authenticate your account, okay, by putting your phone number, email, or you're going to you'll be asked to set up it. Okay, so at this point, so the Microsoft Office 365 asks you some authentication phone. We have also authentication email, and we have also security questions. Okay, so for the authentication phone, so you're going to set up it with your mobile number, and then authentication email. So alternate email lang. Okay, for example, the yahoo.com or gmail.com. Okay, pwede na siya mga personal, kung ano nyo, personal nga email. And then for the security questions, so you'll be prompted to you'll be asked questions, 3 or 5 questions nga pangayoon niya. So you're going to answer that one. So of course, you're going to remember kung unsa to imuhang mga tubag sa imuhang questions. Okay? So mo ni gamit siya especially if makalimot ka sa imuhang password and then you're going to click forgot password sa imuhang once you log in na sa imuhang account. So forgot password and then you will be verified either your phone, email, or security questions. So you're going to choose kung asa na natulog. Okay, kung isara phone, okay, pwede na siya. Okay, if in case malimot ka sa imuhang sa imuhang phone number, okay, of course, you have the email. Okay, pwede ka po isa. Kana siya, mo sa lagi ang problema if malimtan nimo ang password, mawagta imong cellphone, and then we have also the security questions, malimtan nimo ang imuhang answer sa mga security questions. Okay, much better kanang tulo imong ma-verify. Okay, so let's continue. The security questions. Ito ay para kung nalimutan ko yung password, so you can reset your password. Okay, so there will be a confirmation will be sent either to your phone or email, or either you'll ask for a security questions to answer. Okay, so before that one, so pwede mo ito gawin na later. Okay, kung anong phone number nilagay mo or email. Okay, so right after that one, so you can continue or you can click cancel. And then so just wait, so stay signed in, so click yes. And then so you will be go through to your account. Okay, so this is now your Microsoft Office 365 account. As you can see here, so we have here the different Microsoft Office, the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on. And in the upper right corner, so you have your account, your profile. So click that one, then here is your name, then your account number. Okay, so ito yung steps on how to log in the Microsoft Office 365 using your Microsoft account. Okay, so this is now the process on how to log in and activate your Microsoft Office 365 account online. Again, this is online. Okay? So, mo na siya. So, simple na kayo ang process and then pa-activate sa imuhang Office 365. Okay? So, next is, okay, by the way, so these are, kinaa sa kilid mo ni mga different applications na naa sa inyong online account. Okay, as you click this one, kining 9 dots, babaw, kilid sa Office 365, so sa the app launcher, so makita nimo diha some of the applications na included sa imuhang account. Okay, as A3. Okay, A3 ka students account. Okay, naa diha. Okay, so next. So how to download and install the Microsoft Office 365. Okay, once mahuman ka og activate, so of course you're going to download the Microsoft Office 365 sa imuhang PC or laptop. Okay, so I'll show you now the process on how to download and install the Microsoft Office 365 sa imuhang laptop or PC. Okay, so this is now the process. Okay, this is another video na akong i-create for the learners. Okay, so Microsoft Office 365. So downloading and installation.
How to download and install Microsoft Office 365 on your PC or laptop. The first thing you're going to do is to open any browser. For for example, the Google Chrome. Okay, and then in the address bar, type in www.office.com. Then right after that one, so you're going to click sign in. Okay. And next, kindly type your account. Okay, for example, this is my account. And then click next. Okay, so then you're going to be you are prompted to enter your password. So enter your password here. Then click sign in. So after signing in with your password, so just click yes. Okay. So this is now the portal of the Office 365 or the home of the Office 365. And then, so in the upper right corner, so we have here installed Office. So kindly click this one, tap down arrow, and then click Office 365 apps. Okay, so as you click that one, so this will install or download. I mean, okay, this will download. Okay, as you see here at the lower left corner. Okay, so already downloading. So Office setup.exe. So we're going to wait for a few seconds. Okay, it depends upon the your internet connection. Okay, so right after that one, so you're going to click this downloaded application, which is the Office setup. Okay, just click that one. Okay, so just wait. Okay, so you will be prompted this. Then click yes. Okay, so we're going to wait for minutes or seconds or as long as the Microsoft Office 365 finish installing. But what I said earlier, it depends upon the your connection, in the internet connection. Okay, so we'll just wait. So we're getting things ready. So it's still installing. Okay, so of course this will take minutes. Okay, it depends upon your specification of your laptop or desktop. Okay, so it is now downloading the Microsoft Office 365 again. So we're going to wait minutes until it is done. So before we're going to activate this Microsoft Office 365. Okay, so it's almost done. Okay, and so still we're going to wait. Okay, you are all set. Office is installed now. Okay, so we're going to close. Okay, so next is, okay, just a few more steps. I need to close this one.
Okay, so in this area, if you are prompted with activation, if you are asked to sign in your account, your 365 accounts, okay, just sign in. So that will be automatically activate, okay, your Microsoft Office 365. Okay, that's being installed sa inyong PC. Okay, kung ikuan mo kung i-prompt mo o sign in sa inyong account. Okay, so just sign in and then click next, just follow the instruction. Okay, if not, so you're going to, okay, so follow lang taning kuan video.
Okay, so once the installation done, so you're going to go to start, then choose any Microsoft Office 365, for example, Microsoft Word. Okay, open that one. Then click account, and then if you are not signed in, so you're going to click sign in here, and then enter your Microsoft Office 365 account, and then click sign in. Okay, so okay, I'm going to open a blank document, and then as you can see here in the upper right corner, okay, so once your name appeared here, so it means that you already um, signed in and your account is activated.
Okay, so that's it. So this is the process of installation, downloading and installation of your Microsoft Office 365. So to know if your account is already activated, just go to File. Okay, open lang kag application, for example, Excel, PowerPoint, or Microsoft Word, and then i-click lang nimo ang file. Okay, for example, this one, akong balikon. Okay, just to know ha, para may bawaan nimo ang imong application which is already activated. Okay, so open lang kag any application na Microsoft Office 365, PowerPoint, or Excel, and then click. Okay, for example, this one is bago pa lang, open ako. So click this account. Okay, nasa ubos. And then, so ari dapita diri nga side, so makita nimo nga you are signed in, and then your account or your subscription is activated. Okay, so kini siya subscription product, Microsoft Office 365 apps for enterprise. Okay, so this is it means ani, so your account is already activated. Okay, so just simple way of activating, downloading, and installation and activating your Microsoft Office 365 account. Okay, so next, so in regards of your Microsoft Office 365 account, so I will give your account sa inyong advisor. Okay, especially katong grade 8, grade 9, grade 10 karon. So akong ihatag ang inyong the overall Microsoft Office 365 katong lista. We have the master list sa Microsoft Office 365 sa inyong advisor, and then I will let your advisor to identify the your names. Okay, mga names niyo diha sa kuan, especially sa usa ka section, so i-identify na sa mga advisor ang inyong mga pangan, and then kuhaon nila ang inyong Microsoft Office 365, and then ihatag ninyo, akong ipahatag during during the distribution of the modules. Okay, ana nga time, maybe next week na siguro. I will give this one Monday, and then they're going to segregate pa kung isa itong mga names under nila, and then mga next week na maybe, or it depends. Okay, kung matrabaho din sa inyong mga advisor ang kining inyong account. Okay, basta last year ako nang nahatag na ni sa mga advisor ninyo. I don't know kung na-receive ba ninyo, or na-receive ninyo, or nakalimtan lang. Okay, and then at the same time na-receive, nakalimtan, and of course wag gyud nagamit. Okay, na-receive bang gani o nya wa gamita. Okay, kung nakahinumdum man gani siya. Okay, so karon, once you have already your Microsoft Office 365, kung nakahinumdum pa mo, then you have that account. So kindly log in sa Microsoft Office 365, then activate your account. So you can use it as your personal account. Okay? So that's it. So that will be the Microsoft Office 365 account, or for the students account. Okay? So hopefully you can use your Microsoft Office 365 in our next mga activities. Okay, so that's it, and then thank you for your time, giving your time in listening to my talk about the Microsoft Office 365 students account. So for any questions in regards to Microsoft Office 365, you can type your questions via sa chat box, and then I'm going to answer your questions. Okay, so anyone? Okay, so any questions? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am Maribal, na mga questions sa chat box. Sir Ronjo, na nakita nga
So far, wala pa questions, sir. So,
Oh.
we are encouraging our viewers to post your questions. If you have any questions or clarifications regarding the talk of Mr. Tingal about Microsoft Office 365. For any concern, clarifications, you can drop your message in our comment section. Okay, shout out Ashley Vet, Lusada, grade 7, grade 8 Pearl. Advisor, Mr. Ernie Bacos. Shout out Katie Espinosa, grade 10 Jupiter. Advisor, Mrs. Shirley Rosal. Shout out Peter J. Daniel Umania. Okay, any questions about Sir Tingal's topic on Office 365? You can drop your queries, your clarifications in our comment section. Okay, if none, we will proceed to our next speaker. This morning. So thank you, by the way, Sir Tingal, for that informative topic of Microsoft 365, Office 365. Our next speaker is Mr. Buenavides P. Hirondio Jr. to talk about Microsoft Teams. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ma'am Aribal, and to our viewers, learners, parents, guardians, and also teachers. Once again, good morning sa tanan. Okay, so allow me to share my screen. Okay, so my topic this morning is about Microsoft Teams. Okay? So why we include this as one of the topic for today's session, Microsoft Teams. So first, allow me to show this memorandum. This will support that Microsoft Teams is one of tools to be or must be used as part of our engagement, academic engagement. Okay. So according to the OUA memo 00-0121-0040, okay, so the subject is a migration to Microsoft Teams as official online communication platform in which mostly applicable for educators and also non-teaching staff in terms of meetings, online conferences, webinars. So that's one of the purpose why Microsoft Teams being included in this session. So again, it support this deep ed memo. Okay. Microsoft Teams can be accessed using a web browser and may also be downloaded as a desktop application. So that means there are two access points in accessing our Microsoft Teams. So one of the access point is using a web browser. And the second one, using desktop application. And then for the student side, okay, so especially our learners mostly are using cell phone. Okay, that's the third one, using the mobile application. Okay, so again, we have the web browser and also desktop application. Okay, especially if the user has a Microsoft account, as discussed by Sir Tingal. And then another access point using the mobile application, especially for learners. So again, this is the memo that supports our discussion this morning about the use of Microsoft Teams. Okay, so Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams is one of the productivity tools, okay, given by Office 365. Especially in our case here in public school, isaswerte kayo ang mga nasa public school. It's because ang non-teaching learners o ang ato ang educators or atong public school teachers na ay free account sa ato ang Office 365. In fact, wala ni siya sa private school. Ang uban nagbayad ani. And then that's why we're encouraging, and also as part of our plan nga i-include ni siya nga mga topics because kay sayang ang gasto sa DepEd naa na siya. And then ang pag-roll out anam-anam lang nato, it's because kinamsay mga processes nga dapat i-undergo. Okay? So again, Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams, if you notice sa picture na to, okay, pwede natin siya magamit sa online conferencing, meeting, webinars, okay, mga live events na to. And then in terms of capacity, dako kayo og capacity ang ato ang Microsoft Teams, especially sa iyahang live niya. Okay? It can cater 10,000 participants. So inana kadako ang iyahang capacity. Okay, so Microsoft Teams for Education. So quick start guide for students. So the discussion is intended for the learners side. Okay, later you will experience in using Microsoft Teams. So get started. How to sign in. Okay, so you can go to office.com and sign in with your school email and password. So that is why learners, if natagaan ta sa to ang mga teachers previous year or years nga Microsoft account, so please i-kuha na siya, i-maximize na siya. Again, 15 devices ang pwede mabutangan ana niya. 5 for PC or laptop, 5 for tablets, and then 5 for mobile phones. Inana ka nindot ang Microsoft account. And again, in public school, libre na siya. But then again, ay mga processes nga dapat agian. Especially ang ato ang school medyo dako-dako siya nya nga to ang ICT coordinator usara sa day, usara sad sa night, and then nagkadako ang ato ang population din sa school. So nanay batch 1 nga nahuman si Sir Tingal. And then sa katong mga nagsunod, waiting para sa batch 2, and then mo take time gid siya bigis go tag interval from batch 1 ngadto sa batch 2. Okay, we all know usara nga to ang central office sa DepEd in terms of processes, and then that's Luzon down to Mindanao, and then pila siya ka schools. Okay. So audio check sa day ko learners or viewers, audio check lang. Okay, so kindly give me thumbs up if okay ra nga ako ang audio o ang ako ang presentation. Maklaro ra ba siya? Again, use thumbs up kung maklaro ra ang ako ang audio, ang ako ang presentation. Okay, so let me continue. Then from your office.com homepage, click on the Teams app to open it right in your browser. Okay? So kung browser type siya, wala siya nakasave sa imuhang gadget. But in cloud-based na siya. So very common na karon nowadays ang ato ang cloud-based. So if you will say cloud-based, wala siya naka-install, but you can open in a different device by using your account in logging in. Then select teams to see which class teams you are in. If your teacher has already set up the class team and added you, you'll see one of more class team tiles. So if you notice a picture, daghan kay mga tiles kinakita nato. So that means it's one team. Okay, so later ato nang i-discuss unsa nato pag sabot ka ng mga nakita nato nga tiles ug kanang mga small icons nga naa sa left side. Okay, so one of the use of our Microsoft Teams is to get organized. So find and organize conversations, files, assignments, and notes in your class teams. It's because ang ato ang Microsoft Teams, it can be used as LMS or the Learning Management System, provided if halos tanang mga estudyante nagamit ta. Okay? Then we also have what we call as channels. So later ato makita na ang channels asa siya dapita na to makita, and then on how to create channels. Now every class team has a main discussion area, the general channel. Under general channel, your teacher may create more channels to organize topics, projects, and more. So that's the purpose nganong daghang mga channels na makita in one team. So the purpose is for organization. And then all channels include a post and files tab. So post if na ay isend ang teacher ngadto sa iyang class, and then ma-view sa mga estudyante. And then apoy files tab, let's say for example nag-upload og file ang usa ka teacher within a nga particular team. So once ma-click sa bata, let's say for example as additional reference or assignment or any type of files, so makita sa bata, and then once ma-download sa bata, pwede na niya magamit offline. Then the post tab is where you, your classmates, and your teacher can all start and reply to conversation. So that's the conversation area. Sa money purpose sa post diha. And then look for shared documents in the files tab. Along with post and files tabs, the general channel has assignments, class notebook, and grades tabs. So may mga additional pa nga makita na to. So if atong i-enlarge, i-zoom na to, so ito makita din sa ibabaw. So we have the post, files, class notebook, assignments, and then grades. Next, notification. So the purpose of notification para makuan ta, ma-notify ta, o sa cellphone pa rin nato siya, mura siya alarm, na muhatag na tog idea, what's the particular event or activity. Okay? So once maklik na nato, mugawas ang word nga feed, na siya down arrow. The next is used for communication. Especially now we are facing this second pandemic year, still adapting the distance learning, following two approaches ang ato. We have printed, and we also have printed digital modular. So naay mga learners nga nagamit og kanang or nipili sila under sa digital modular. So what will happen is sending of SLMs, WHLP, and other references nga pwede magamit sa bata. But there are also learners nga although nigamit sila og printed, still kinahanglan gyapon sila og mga additional references, just like mga video lessons. And diha mo sulod ang usa sa power sa Microsoft Teams. So pwede na niya na mabuhatanan, makabutang ka og videos, makabutang ka og any files nga pwede magamit. So let's say for example, gisod og usa ka folder, tanang module for week 1, quarter 1, and then i-send niya using the link ngadto sa ato ang Microsoft Teams, and then i-click sa bata, din makita na tanan ditong mga modules dito na WHLP dito na. So inana siya. That's one part of communication. Also, it can be served as communication between parents and the educators or the teachers. Okay, so since na may kuan dito, communication part sa ato ang Microsoft Teams. So we can create and respond to messages in Teams. Okay, especially if as educators mag-inform baron mi for example nga this is ang imuhang problem for this particular module nga naa kay wa na human or ang performance task wala matarong og trabaho or kulang siya. So with the use of different types of communication, okay, especially ang ato ang Teams, if ato ni siyang magamit na puhon, if ato na ma-roll out tanan para sa mga bata, so productive kayo siya. Okay? And then imagine ang ato ang Microsoft Teams na atay a mobile application. So di na ta masigig sulod sa ato ang office.com login log out but directly inig-open na to sa ato ang Microsoft Teams nga mobile application. If na notifications dito, let's say na announcement ang ato ang educator, ato ang teacher, so diretso na nato ma-view. And then ato sa makita nag-send na ba ang ato ang advisor sa SLMs and then also sa ato ang WHLP, or if na ay mga additional references, video lessons baka for example, so diretso na, especially if there are topics nga bag-o para sa ato. Okay? Kinagay mga topic nga bag-o para sa mga bata, maglisod gid sila. But with the use of this Microsoft Teams, pwede na to siya ma-listen gamay ka na nga problem. The only kuan lang nato, the only weakness lang nato is ang ato ang infrastructure sa ato ang connectivity referring to the internet. Okay? So umala na medyo dakong challenge lang, especially sa nato sa distance learning. Next is create and send a message in a chat or channel. Okay? So we can use our chat. And then click the compose box to create a message. You can type out a simple message or add on. And then attach an image, a GIF, sticker, or file. And then select format with regards to your text and use rich text to make your message stand out. So para maklaro siya. Then format your message with bullets or make a numbered list. Then at mention, gamit siya sa at mention if na kay ikuan nga kuan estudyante or teacher for example. So at mention your teacher or a classmate. Then to switch from a conversation in a team channel to a private chat group, select kay kana siyang icon kay chat. The next is connect with video. Okay, so pwede na siya makonek na to ang video by maximizing the calendar. So select calendar to see any meetings your teacher or classmates have added you or any you created yourself. Then click join when it's time to meet. Then adjust your audio and video settings. Then click join now. You can also see scheduled meetings in any of your class team channels. So make sure lang na-added belong ta sa usa ka sa ka grupo, sa ka team, para if in case na yung mga inaning setup, okay, scheduled meetings, files, so at least ma-appeal ta. Then you can also answer a call. But kaning answering a call, that if when your teacher or classmate calls you in Teams, you'll get a notification where you can decide how to answer. Then you can accept with a video and then accept with audio or decline. Okay, so that's why tulo na kay ko nang nakita diha. So the first one kanang murag na camera, you can accept with video and then accept with audio and then kanang red circle nya na ay telephone. Okay, that's pertains to declining the call. Then how to use the toolbar during the meeting. Okay, so let me enlarge para makita ninyo ang iyahang functions. So share your screen or a document. So kinidiri nga part. And then also kinidiri more speaker ng icon. So mute and unmute your microphone. Okay, especially that's always part of the house rules sa ato ang mga online meetings or conferences. And then turn your video on and off. So if needed, so i-on na to ning duha. If not, especially kung kuan lang ta, attendee lang ta, narabay time nga dili maset sa ato ang organizer, so night time makasulod gid ang mga unwanted mga audio nato or noise sa palibot. Then participate in the meeting chat, so kana siya nga icon, and then see host in the meeting, so makita nimo dinhi kinsay mga ni-attend sa ato ang session. And then leave the meeting, so the meeting will continue even after you've left. Okay? Kaya ngano man ingon ani ang setup, kay ang full control naa sa organizer. Next, share and organize files. So share files in conversations and use the files tab to keep track of them. So mo ni setup na to. So in sharing a file via our channel or chat, in a new message or reply, click the attached icon. Okay, so kanang murag pin diha. Okay, murag paper clip, rather murag paper clip. Then choose a file you'd like to share. Then include a message if you want. Then click send. And then mani na kanindot, since we're using Microsoft Teams, if you're using Microsoft Teams as our LMS, so kausara mag-send ang teacher kay madawat na sa tanan. But again, provided lang na-appeal gid sa usa ka team or sa usa ka class. Then upload from my computer. So if naay i-upload. So let's say magpass kasi mo ang assignments, so i-upload lang nimo from my computer. Okay? Or gikan sa imong OneDrive. So depende sa imong asa ang source sa imong files nga gusto nimo i-send. Then find or create a file. Okay? So during uploading na siya nga type, kung mag-upload na ka, okay, so pili lang ka asa nga part ana, or og mag-download ka, okay, magpili sa ka. So again ay mga kuan diha, mga indicators diha kay unsay command nga buhaton. Upload ba? Okay, so copy ba kag link or mag-download? And then a lot of options in terms of files nga makita nato. Then say the files that you, your classmates, and your teacher have shared in a chat or a channel by selecting the Files tab. Then, while in Files, you can create a new Word, Excel, or PowerPoint document for you and your classmates to collaborate in. So, mo ni beauty ani niya compared sa other LMS. It's because ang sa Microsoft Teams mga class, no need na ka masigig close niya. Madto ka sa Word nimo, madto ka sa imong Excel, madto sa imong PowerPoint. Tanan na nasa sulod. Mo na nakanindot sa to ang Microsoft Teams. If you are talking about PowerPoint, Word, or Excel, naragay kuan diha, same nga kuan sa sulod. So diretso na. Then automatic na siya mabasa. Again, dili na ka masigig close open nanagid diha tanan sa sulod. So if you notice ato ang files karon nga nakita na ay naka Excel naka PowerPoint format na naka Word format diha. Okay, mailhan nimo kay naka .pptx ang usa .docx. And then if you notice wala siya ni gawas, unlike sa atong conventional nga paagi na to, adto kita sa ato ang PC or laptop, then pangitaon na to ang katong asa ang ato ang mga files, asa na to na save, or og maghimom ganita mangita pata sa ato ang source kung asa na to nabutang ang Word na ba sa desktop or na ba sa ato ang kini diri dapita nga side, kini na start portion. Okay? The next is share a file in a channel or chat. Okay, so balik na. Okay. So assignments and grades. So again, teachers can also send assignments, and also learners can receive or accept unsay mga assignments nga gihatag sa teachers. Okay? So again, depende unsang format, naka Word ba siya, naka PowerPoint, or naka Excel ba siya. And then also ang grades. So you can view and turn in your work all from Teams. Again, as I've said, no need to proceed to another tab, but again nanatanan sa sulod. It's all in one na gid siya, mura siya kanang one-stop shop nga nanadatanan. And then view and turn in your assignments unsaon man siya. So head to a class team and then the general channel, select the assignments tab. Then to view assignment details and turn in work, select the assignment. After ma-select na to ang assignment, attach any required materials by clicking class add work. Then click turn in. Importante ang turn in because that will signifies nga na-send nimo ang imuhang trabaho. Kay usahay, binimog na-send na. So during sa checking, mo send na lang og message ang imuhang teacher na wala ka nakapass. Kay wala nimo man-double check, nga wala din nimo siya ma-turn in. Kaya that's the purpose ato ang turn in. To accept your command unsay command nga imong gihatag. So let's say for example using Word, nag-send ka sa imong answer or sa imong answer sheets, digital baka for example, and then we're using Microsoft Teams, so make sure nga naka-turn in gid siya. Okay, see your grades. Okay, to see grades for assignments, your teacher has reviewed and sent back to you. So select the grades tab in the general channel. All your assignments are listed here, and then view your status on each assignment as well as points you've received on graded work, because ang ato ang portion sa general channel makita na to ang grades. Now sa grades mura na siya og atong data analytics na to. So makita na to dito asa dapitang let's say for example mga naka-modules na siya. So it will say for example module 1 gamay kag score, module 2 ni dako imong score. And then let's say for example from module 1 to module 8 kina sum up na siya. So it's one interpretation sa data analytics nga overall dako ka grado, and then imong binigsahon by module. So makita sa nimo asa dapita ka naglisod, and then also sa side sa teacher in terms of reflection makita po dito sa teacher kini nga portion wala kini makuha ani nga bata. So that's nice. At least in terms of direct feedback naa dayon siya. Even ikaw owner or learner or student, mahibaw rin ka asa dapita ang problema nimo. Okay? By viewing your grades alone lang, okay? Interpreting the data. Then class notebook in Teams. So ang class notebook in Teams, additional part ni siya sa ato ang Microsoft Teams. And then ang ato ang class notebook na to, kuan mo guni siya, ang gamit ani niya for classwork, activities, and collaboration, and then it needs another set of time para sa aning kuan sa Teams, part sa Teams in terms of discussion, kay medyo kuan siya detailed kayo siya, and then highly technical sa since bag-o para sa inyo ha. But again, if ma-maximize na nato learners ang ato ang Microsoft account, makuha na nato ni Sir Tingal, ato na siyang ma-install sa to ang PC, laptop, tablet or mobile phone. So ato na gid siyang makita og unsa ang beauty ani ato mga gipang hisgutan. But right now, for sure, dili kinana ka kuan ma-fully na to ang iyahang full experience na to ang iyahang kuan gid iyahang functions. Okay, but at least with the use of this webinar, you have your initial idea nga naa din siya, existing ni siya. So ninit ni siya na to i-grab kay free ra din sa mga public schools. Onya og na sa to ang phone as long as nga napata connected sa DepEd, ato gini siyang ma-fully nga kuan gid, ma-fully maximize na to. And then nindot kini siya in addressing sa to ang setup karon nga naka-distance learning ta. Especially we are now in the second pandemic year. Okay, lisod gid ang setup. And then ang ato ang Cebu City naglisod siya og decide sa para sa ma-appeal ta sa limited face to face. It's because from mukalit lang sa nga to ang COVID case. So inana siya, that is why sa karon nga setup na mga schools nga nag-open na limited face to face starting karong November 15. But since wala pa man ta, we can use mga available tools ato ang surroundings nga free ra gihatag sa to sa DepEd, and we're so thankful gid sa mga initiatives sa DepEd. And then i-cascade siya down sa division level para ma-disseminate ang mga idea, and then through sa itong mga ICT coordinators, ma-roll out on say dapat i-roll out ngadto sa mga bata. And then also tinabangay, especially kini nga setup, this is in coordination with the SSG, sa SIC, School Information Coordinator, and then the ICT. So nag-combine ming tulo, we observe daghan kay trainings ang mga teachers, and then for the learners wala kayo. Okay, so that's why this is the very first time nga nag-webinar ta dinhi sa Zapatera. Okay, use class notebook in Teams. So again, we need a special niya, date para ma-discuss ani niya kay daghan sa ni siya og mga technicalities. So get help on Office 365 and Teams. So explore the Student Help Center for inspiration and help using Office 365 with your schoolwork. But you can approach us, especially ni Sir Tingal, para sa technical assistance regarding ani niya. Okay. So this time, I will now head to our Microsoft Teams para makita na to ang iyahang functionalities niya. So if you have your Microsoft account, you can log in using your Microsoft account, and then dinhi nga side makita na to ang ato ang profile avatar. In our profile avatar, it will give us idea account manager for Benavides Heronjo Jr. So that means ikaw ang owner. And then at this side makita na to ni ang ato ang app launcher na to. Now in the app launcher, if we will press that one, so daghan kay kag makita. So from that alone lang kay daghan na kayo, and then once ma-open na to ang all apps, okay, again this is inside sa Microsoft Teams ha. So daghan kayong mga Microsoft productivity tools nga atong ma-avail. And then lain na siya og function. Okay? So nindot kayo. Okay? And then also sa mga third party applications nga naa diha, especially natay Flipgrid, natay Kahoot, okay, natay Nerpad, okay, we have Wakelet. So inana ka powerful lang ato ang Microsoft Teams karon. So it's a one-stop shop na gid, halos na gid diha tanan. Okay, so mo ni ang ato ang office.com na to. Okay? And then one of the products nga makita na to is the Microsoft Teams. Okay, so click na to. Okay, so Microsoft Teams, so kana siya. So if we will click that one, so pwede na to na siya ma-open using ani niya nga office.com. So mo ning gitawag ganiha og naka-avail ta using sa web browser. So meaning ato siyang magamit ang Microsoft Teams, we will click that one. Okay. So magamit nato si Microsoft Teams using the web browser. So wala ta mo gamit nga ma-download na to siya as ato ang desktop application. Okay, but rather nakinahanglan tag internet since naka web browser siya. So pabuton lang nato gamay nga mo kuan siya. Okay, so na-open na. Okay. So man nga to ang interface karon sa to ang Microsoft Teams. So let me walk you through. Sa diri nga side we have Microsoft Teams, kay app launcher na to. And then we have activity, chat, Teams, and then assignment. Okay, so again, so for a while. Okay, we have Teams, then assignment, then i-click na to ang three dots. Makita na to some of the applications nga nasa sulod sa to ang Microsoft Teams nga pwede na to magamit. Daghan kayo na siya. Especially kung atong i-click ang more apps, mapuno ang ato ang kuan interface sa iyang kadaghan. Okay? So see all, daghan gid kayo na. So inana ka powerful ang ato ang Microsoft Teams. Okay, so okay. So ang okay, so for a while maybe I'm sharing my screen using the tab. So I will share screen using entire screen. Mo tong nakita siguro ganiha. Okay, so again, let's proceed again sa Microsoft Teams na to. Now, in our Microsoft Teams, using the browser, so mo na to ang makita. Now, the same ra na siya kung mogamit ko og kanang Microsoft Teams nga naka-download na sa ko ang laptop. Okay? So sa ibabaw lang magdepende lang og asa tang account ni sulod, tenant account. So mosulod ko sa region 7-2. So since mao nay indicator nga ang usa ka teacher na belong asa nga region. Okay, again, I'm using now my tenant account. Okay, gamay lang learners, mo ni struggle na to sa ato ang distance learning. As I've said, ang infrastructure na to sa ato ang connectivity. So ang tawag diri nga portion class kay kini diri nga side, okay, gitawag na siya og okay, the me space na. Okay? But ang kini dinhi nga portion diri gitawag sa na siya og way space. Okay? So kanang mga nakita nato nga mga kuan diha, mga tiles, way space ang tawag. But kining nasa kilid tawag na niya the me space. Okay? So me space in the sense nga ikaw ang nag-control way space kay kada kuan na to, kada tile if ato nang i-click siya naman kay mga estudyante nga nasulat especially kung nagamit ka sa Microsoft Teams as our LMS. And then also, there is a ibabaw, the gear icon. If atong i-press ang gear icon, we can manage the teams and then, or we can switch view. And then join or create a team. Okay, so this time around, din sa live webinar, so nag-create ko. So, giyon sa nako siya. So, I'll click, balik ko sa Teams. Okay. Okay. And then I will click join or create a team. Now, in creating a team, so ikaw mismo ang mag-create. But the other side, kining join a team code, so naihatag nga code para sa mga bata mosulod as your student. So, arito maguna sa create a team. Now, with regards to Microsoft Teams, di ay natin gitawag og class teams, PLC teams, and then staff teams, and there are other teams. So, meaning natay upat. Okay? So, since we are using in our academic engagement, we will use class. Okay? So, let's say, for example, let me name as Teams webinar for Zenith is learners. And if you want to put a certain description, so pwede rasad. If wala, pwede rag dili. And then click next. So it will create. So it will add an additional tile. Okay, so if mag-add tags student, let's say for example, so i-search na ko kay Sir Tingal. So ang purpose ani class is I'm showing you unsay experience nato sa kuan sa side sa students. Especially karon maglisod tag kuha sa inyong side to be the students ang wala patay Microsoft account. Although magamit na to ang kuan ang MS Teams using sa to ang personal account, but mas nindot kung natay Microsoft Teams. And then another is Sir Donald Ramos. Okay. So man siya ang ako mga student karon class. For the purpose of showing lang sa inyo ha. Okay? So mo na ni siya. So ganiha na nagpakita about the class notebook, assignments, grades, and then we have general, and then we also have upload class materials, then set up class notebook. So, ano sa focus sa class materials? So, if I will upload, so click na ko, okay, here. So, ni-message si Sir Tingal, hey, good morning, sir. Then, click ko reply class. Okay, so, at this point, okay, nag conversation me sa student ako nga si Leo. Okay, so then click this one to send your message. So as my reply to my student which is Leo. So granting ako na nagkuhan ko ni Sir Tingal. And then now I can upload class materials. Now in uploading your class materials in terms of format, depende siya, naka Word ba siya, naka PowerPoint, naka Excel ba siya, naka PDF. Okay, so depende na o kung sa i-upload nimo. Now in the class materials, okay. So let's say for example, I will click upload. Okay, files. Okay. So let's say for example, ay kung magkuha sa akong documents. Okay, let's say for example, mag-send ko og certain module baka for example, okay? So click the certain file and then click open. So it will take a few seconds and then masulod na siya. Okay, so wait lang nato siya nga masulod class. So that's the one part of experience ninyo. Okay, so very handy kayo, very easy kayo with regard sa side sa teacher ug sa students. So kung ikaw students, imo ni siyang i-click na sad. And then if you notice class, once na-click nimo wa ka ni gawa sa Microsoft Teams, naragi diha sa sulod. And then automatic niya ang format nga PDF mabasa niya. Okay? So let's say araling panlipunan kay ikalawang markahan. Okay, so imo na siyang i-scroll, okay, mabasa nimo siya. Okay, akong i-stop ang Zoom ha. So magbasa ra kasi mo hang kuan nimo files, let's say kani naka PDF siya using module. So wa gid ka magawa sa Microsoft Teams, nara gid siya. So meaning if nagamit ka niya using your mobile phone in a mobile application, so di ka mo problema nga sige kagawas-gawas, madto pagkaglaing tab, maproblema ka. All in one na sa sulod. Okay? So let me close that one. Okay. So sa post, okay, so makita na to ang conversation between namo ni Sir Tingal, exchange of messages namo, and then sa files. Okay, so makita na to ang file, and then sa plus sign, okay, depende unsa imong i-add. So let's say ang i-add nimo PowerPoint for example. Okay, so pwede nyo ma-add automatic si PowerPoint diha. Okay. And then naba kay a certain kon nga naka PowerPoint siya. Okay, so let's say And then there are no files at this locations because wala pa man siya. Okay? Or mag-add baro ta diri, for example add na to diri, we can add let's say for example wakelet. So let's click wakelet. It's because ang wakelet sa usa sa gigamit nako sa kong grade 10 karon. So I will click add. And then after a few nga kuan mabutang siya. Okay? Okay, so medyo hinay lang gid siya ang internet. Okay. But if gusto ka to ang internet kay kato ako balik ko na. So if I will click that one, so few seconds mo load na siya. Kining naka-save diri sa ubos. Mo-core na siya, clickable na siya. Okay? Or mag-add baron ta diha og let's say for example kahot baka for example okay, click na to ang add. Okay, so medyo hinay gid ang internet. Okay. So sa muna nga to ang experience class, if nay mga i-add purpose atong kahot is diretso na ta mag-online exam ta. Okay, so if mag-weeklet sad ta focusing on kanang ato ang collections pwede ra sad. Then also the calendar. Okay, purpose atong calendar setting up of events na siya. We can also meet now. Okay, so click na nato siya start meeting. Okay, scheduled ba or instant meeting baka for example. So pwede ra sad. Okay, so schedule meeting, webinar or live event. Then for the calls, okay, so say for example contacts, or okay, so si Sir Tingal baka for example, I will call Sir Tingal. So hopefully ako makuha si Sir Tingal makontak. Okay, hello Sir Tingal, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, kumusta ang experience?
Good morning, sir.
Okay. So if you notice class na kita ninyo ang mo exchange of audio na sad namo ni Sir Tingal. So I can also show conversation ninyo by clicking this one. Okay, so ako stop sir. Okay. So ingana sa ka kuan class, ingana sa ka nindot ang ato ang Microsoft Teams. Especially if nagamit ta og call. Nag-meeting baka ka for example nya wala siya nito nga sa imong direct og tawag since added naman siya sa imong roster list sa usa sa imong mga estudyante. Okay? So I hope nakuha ang ato ang Microsoft Teams this morning. Although I know kulang gid kayo ang oras para sa aning mga topic, but ang amo lang gikuan is ang mga kuan lang niya, mga basics lang niya on how to use ana niya sa ato ang Microsoft Teams this session. Okay, stop share screen. Ma'am Maribal, good morning. So I think that would be all in terms of my discussion using Microsoft Teams. Okay, Ma'am Maribal.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Herondio, for the topic on Microsoft Teams. Cater tag question, sir.
Inig sa open forum na lang ma'am para makasulod si Sir Ramos.
Okay. So, for those who have questions, queries, clarifications regarding the topic of Mr. Herondio about Microsoft Teams, just reserve your questions or you can type it in the comment section and we will entertain your questions right after the presentation of Mr. Ramos. Okay, so thank you, Sir Herondio. Okay, so let's proceed to our last speaker this morning, Please help me welcome Mr. Donald Ramos. He will be introducing to us, or he will be making us explore the wonderful world of Canva. Good morning, Sir Ramos.
Ano, maklaro ra akong tingog. Is it kuana? Madungog ra ba? Ma'am, sir?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay. So, if naaman mo yung madunggan sa background, that's the perks of kani having this kani virtual event, no? So, let me share my screen first. There's something wrong sa akong isa ha. Okay, while I kuan kining akong gina address ng problem sa ako ang Canva, I would like to greet first, no? To Ma'am Guhetia, or North District 6 PSDS. Ma'am, good morning to our school head, Ma'am Gemma A. Bendabel. Thank you. To my co-organizers, Sir Tingal and Sir Hironjo, thank you for making me part of this webinar, no? The first in our school. And to the teachers nga napa hangtod karon, good morning ma'am, good morning sir. By the way, wala pa may alas 12, so baka ingon pag good morning, no? And especially to the students, no? Shout out sa inyo ha. Asa man mo karon, no? Good morning. This is para sa inyo ha. Okay, again, let me present. I hope. Paliw ko Sir Hironjo. I'm sharing already my presentation, sir.
Not yet, sir.
Wala pa, sir.
Wala pa. Sige, yan. Ako lang po ni Dungag, no? Disclaimer, it's my first time, no, to be a resource speaker, no, sa mga webinar. I've been attending webinars, but maminaw ra, no? And this time, ako na mo hatag og presentation. And it's different, no? And,
Visible na, sir.
okay, thank you. Now, disclaimer lang po, I am not graphic design expert, no? Or Canva expert. I'm here mo share sa inyo ha kung sa akong naibawan sa Canva, no? I've been using this tool, this application for more than a year, no? As ever since nga na hatagan ang mga teachers og free account, no? And mas maayo pa sa kaning pro nga account, no? Kaning naibayad mga account, no? And we napoy mga ubang teachers nga gamit ani, and I want you students nga mo utilize pud ani, no, kay nindot kaayo ni siya, and we want you to enjoy the kaning kung unsa ni siya kanindot, no, by enjoying kung unsa ang naami, no? And dili na ko na tanan kaning present karon or mahatag karon kung unsa may naaning tool, but at least makakita mo kung unsa sa kanindot. And actually na kuha na ako ni siya, no? Ako ni siyang na-present or napagamit sa grade 9 o grade 10 na ako ng mga students, no, in making their performance task, no, na yung module I believe sa grade 10 module 1 is siya. Now, so graphic design using Canva. Okay? For our kaning flow sa atong presentation karon, of course we start with introduction, no? Unsa man gyud ang Canva. And then we will design poster kay mao man ni siya ang ginapangayo sa mga module, no? And I mean sa performance task. And then we will design social media post kay mao man ni ang trend jud karon, no, kaning magposta sa ato ang daily nga kuan kining ginabuhat, no, or kung unsa man. Okay, what is Canva? So according sa kaning site na nakita ninyo sa akong slide, no, Canva is a free to use online graphical tool that combines design, photo editing, and layout to help teachers and students create beautifully finished projects. Okay? Ang keywords din ha, no? Graphical tool na siya, and by the way, free to use. Pwede ra gid ni siya. Gamito ninyo bisag dili mo bayad para sa uban nga kuan pod nga application tools, no, editing tools. Gina-combine niya ang design, no, photo editing og layout, no, nindot kaayo ni. In simpler term, editing tool ni siya, no. Kung kay bawo mo, I'm sure kay bawo gid mo kaning sa mga editing tool nga naata kaning PixArt, sa pa daghan, no, the likes kaning. Pero I tell you, lahi ra gid Canva, okay? Lahi pa gid ni siya kung ma-enroll ta mo sa ako ang class or sa class ni sa inyong mga teachers. Okay? Kung unsa mo gina-enjoy sa nga mga teachers, ma-enjoy pod ninyo. Okay? So Canva is an editing tool, no? Maka-edit mo picture ninyo, maka-edit mo og kaning something ipasa ninyo sa yung mga subjects, sa mga performance tasks. Okay? Tanan, no, halos pwede mabuhat sa Canva. Speaking of kaning videos, mabuhat gyapon na sa Canva. Actually mura pud siya og kaning Facebook, no, Facebook, Instagram, no. Sa Facebook na may My Day, no, maka edit mo, but limited ra kay siya. But diri sa Canva, daghan kay elements nga pwede ninyong ma-enjoy o magamit. Okay, now let us explore, no, kaning Canva. By the way, maayo unta, no, kay kasagaran sa to cellphone man ang ginagamit. If you are asking unya or karon kung pwede man siya sa cellphone o sa tablet or kaning gagmay nga mga gadgets, pwede kaayo. Okay? Ang ako ang kuan for the sake of kaning pagpakita lang sa inyo, ha, no? Mugamit ko og laptop. Murag dili na ko able nga makapatan-aw or mo tawag gani mo demo using cellphone kay kuwangon na tong oras. Di ko ganahan nga mulapas pa kita kung lapas mata gamay lang, kaya manghi lang ko. Okay, so Canva. So mao ni siya dagway sa Canva, no, kung wala pa mo kasud. Now let's we'll log in, no, sa akong account. By the way, friendly kay ni siya sa Google, no, kung naamoy kuan kay, no, kaning ironic kay ang introduce ganiha kay Microsoft, but dinhi moingon lang ko no kung naamoy mga Google accounts mas dali siya isud. But kung na po may mga kuan ang ginagamit karon kay Microsoft accounts, wala ra po na problema. Okay? Sige. Now this is, I hope klaro ra. Okay, so I'm checking kung mao ba makita po sa YouTube. So mao ni siya home page sa Canva. Okay? So kita ni diri ang ako ang kuan avatar, no? Meaning ako agin account, no? And napadiri akong pangan. Now, as you can see, na may makita nga mga icons din ha, mga tabs din ha. Mao ni siya ang pwede ninyo mahimo nga designs, so using this Canva. Ako lang i-click, no? So, kita ninyo, pwede ta kahimo og presentation. Yes, any presentation din ha. Pwede kita mo gamit yung presentation, no, using our phone or mohimo presentation nga gamit atong phone. And then ari ko sa next nga kuan tab or icon, social media, no. Later, no, mapakita kung i-allow pa sa oras, no, pwede ta ka edit og photo nato para Instagram, Facebook, o actually TikTok pwede po nato ikuan din no. Wa ko'y nahibaw-an nga kaning social media nga dili pwede mabuhatan sa Canva. Okay? Then video. Okay? Isag unsa pong klaseng video no. Pwede nato na siya kuan ma-edit, ma-design diri sa Canva. Then napud tayo kung ganahan ta magnegosyo-negosyo, makatabang ang Canva sa toa. Okay? No, we can create business card, circle sticker, postcard, flyer, invitation no kung kaslon ta ayo lang sa karon no my dear students eskwela sa ta. Okay, poster no mug and so on and so forth. So sa marketing po pwede po nato magamit ang Canva kanang if you are planning to kaning create or naanatay kaning mga Facebook pages, magamit nato ning Canva pod no para mas presentable ang atong mga kuan. I'm not saying kuan ha kaning mo kaning the best nga editing tool no. So sa pulong pa sa kuan ubang mga graphic designers, Canva is pang beginner no. Para sa to ang mga students if we are kaning kuan kaning into this no into graphic designing. So dako gid siyang tabang. Mas mulabaw gihapon katong gihinganlan og Photoshop no. Ilata na niya. Now, so at least nakakuan ta na kaibaw ta unsay pwede buhaton sa Canva. Now, makita po nato dinhi by the way sa nato akong kuan. Ang ako ang gipanghimo nga mga designs no. Ari na lang ta. So, ever since nga nakagamit ko Canva, mao na ni akong mga designs ang gibuhat, no? Pwede ra gid ni siya ang ato ang mga gipang buhat, ang ato ang gipang create ang mga designs, ma-save ra na automatically through Drive, no? So, dili ta kinahanglan i-save gyud na sa ato ang computer, no? Kay ang tendency ana mapuno ang memory sa ato ang computer. So kani siya online na siya or through drive ni siya. So no worries ato no? Nga mawagtang or mapuno ang memory sa atong computer sa atong gadgets. Okay? Now, balik ko sa ako ang presentation, no? Next is kani how to start, no? Kung dili mo appeal sa katong akong na-introducean o kaning katong mga klase ba. Ang I believe grade 9 sa night o grade 10 sa night rapod akong nakuan ani. I'm not sure sa ubang teachers basig gi-introduce nila, no? Para sa inyo ang wala pa gid kagamit ani. So how to start? Okay? Of course, para sa Microsoft, no? 365 kinahanglan pud ta mohimo og account. Okay? Balik ko sa Canva. Okay? And then, akong i-sign out. Mugamit ko og kuan kaning account, no? Gmail or kaning Google akong gamiton. Google account lang, no? By the way, before para maabot aning site, no? Kinahanglan natong i-type sa ang canva.com. Again, para ma-access nato ning Canva, you should type sa ato ang gadgets kaning canva.com. I hope that's clear. Okay? So, mo ni siya mugawas, no? If naka-type na ta sa kanang canva.com. And then, atay choices din mga tab din no? Kita niyo yung cursor, login, sign up. Kung wala pa tay account, atong buhaton or atong i-click kay kaning sign up. Okay? Pag-click niyo sa sign up, pop up ni siya, no? Papilion mo, no? Either you sign up with Google or sign up with Facebook. Either sa duha, pwede ra gid na, no? or patypon mo og laing kaning account ninyo nga dili pwede pud Google gihapon, no? Pero para mas dali kanitang sign up with Google. Okay? I believe kasi most of you na Google account. Okay? So mo use another account ko, ha? Okay, account ang gibuhat gani, ha? Og ginganlan og Minday Kalpulana. Okay? Press na, click na ko ang next. Oy, couldn't find your... For a while. Di daw siya makita sa Google or ni Canva. Sige. Malangay man ta, kanina lang akong usa ka account. Okay. Since kaning account na ako nga sa personal account na ako, no? Sa Gmail kay naka-login naman ni siya, hagbay na. So mo direct na ni og suit sa Canva, no? Okay? Nakasud na ta. So problema, no? Kay di na ko mapakita sa inyo akong kanang unsaon pagsud ninyo nga kana lagi wala pa moy kaning existing account sa Canva. Na siya usa lang pangayoon, no? Kaya akong gisuwayan ganiha kaning code, no? Akong gisuwayan ako ang Microsoft Word nga account. Gipangayoan ko code, okay? Nga gisend sa Canva sa inyong email. Now, sa Gmail ako po ning gisuwayan ning nga account, no? Wala di ra siya mangayo og kaning code. Automatic ra siya makasud dayon nana moy personal account. Okay? Whichever, no? Dili ra man inana siya ka lisod. Okay? Ang buhat o account sa Canva. Okay? Now, balik ko sa ako ang di na lang, no? Ako lang po ipakita sa inyo. This is my personal account. Dili na siya sa DepEd, no? Kaya katong DepEd, as I mentioned, daghan kaya siya features, no? Yung mas maayo pa sa paid or kaning pro nga kaning Canva, no? Personally na ako, ang gibuhat na ako kay ako siyang gi-enroll sa kato ako ang Canva for Education nga account. Okay? Ang point din learners, no, ang teachers, ma-enjoy ninyo kung unsay ma-enjoy nako. Okay? Katong mga elements, no, nga mabuhat nako using the kaning Canva for Education nga yes, magamit po ninyo. Okay? So sa tanang interested, no, or kamo nga na dire, I assure you, no, nga ipang-enroll mo namo para magamit gid po ninyo unsay naa sa Canva. Now, proceed na sa pag-create og kaning poster. Okay? By the way, speaking of poster, no, sa second grading na ako nakita. I hope ma-flash her. No, sa grade 10 nga mape, no? Sa arts, ako na ipakita, ha. This is kaning module sa grade 10, no? Quarter 2, module 2, no? Para lang kuan yun nato siya, di lang kay para ma-introduce ta aning Canva, kundi magamit din nato siya, no, in accomplishing aning performance task nato. Take note, ha. And then sa performance task nga gi-require kay kani, no, what I can do, no, require siya og mobile phone art. Okay? And kung balikan na to gamay, gi-introduce din ang mga application pod, no, nga pang-edit sa mga pictures. Okay? So, pwede niyo gamiton ni sila, pero ay kuan pod encourage nga mo gamit po tag Canva. Okay? So, let's say ato ni siyang i-accomplish. Okay, maghimo tag mobile phone art, no? Ang subject niya kay an act of heroism during the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay? Now, balik ta ari sa ato akong personal account. Let's say estudyante ni siya. So, to begin creating a design, ari na to i-click, no? And create a design. And then, pangitaon na to ang poster. Or, i-type lang na to ang poster. Pugawas na. Nana ang poster din ha. Okay. Next, no? As you can see, wala lang na ako na-emphasize po ganiha, no? Na ay mga templates din na makita niyo sa side, no? By the way, ang tawag dayaning space kay editor interface, no? So makita niyo din sa left side na yung mga templates, and these are free og ma-enjoy ninyo, no, once ma-enroll mo aning sa mga teachers, no? And dili lang ni siya pipila lang kabuok, no, kundi thousands of templates ang pwede nato ma-enjoy. Okay? Meaning dili na ta usahay magproblema kung unsay mag-design ba from scratch, no, na natay makuhaan og idea, no? So mo type lang ko og picture poster. Dili ta, no? Medyo hina itong internet. Bear with me lang. Itatag dindot-tindot. I believe this will do. So, unsa to atong kuan gani? Buhaton mobile art, no? Diba? Mobile or phone art. O mobile phone art. So, by the way, unsa ako gibuhat, akong gi-click ni siya nga template, and pag-click nako, bang, automatic siya nga mao na dayon ang atong nipilit na siya, no? Or ni paste na siya sa ato ang paper, no? Or page. Now, atong buhaton na yun is since balikan nato ang kuan kining ato ang tawag ang module, dapat man daw as instructed, use your own capture or use or capture your own photos and edit. So dapat na ay photo ta na kaugalingon nato. Okay? And ako lang pud kuan na pud dinhi kung unsaon nato pag-upload sa atong kaugalingong photos, no? So diri no, kani nga part, no? Kita nato natay kita nga elements, uploads, text. So para maka-upload ta, kaning upload atong kuanon. Okay? So natin makita ang upload media dire, mo nato i-click. And this will direct us to sa ato ang mga folders, no? Sa ato ang gadgets. So nakoy this is not my own photo. Let's kuan lang kaning kuntahay ako aning kaugalingon. Okay. So I hope klaro na din ha. No? Hinahinay siya upload ang kaning picture. And as you can see, picture ni siya sa mga kuha na to, mga frontliners. Okay? Sige. Let's say ako ang picture, no? Ako yung nagpicture ana nila. Kay unsa tong instruction, dapat ipakita nato ang heroism karong pandemic. Okay? So now unsaon ako pag buhat nga ma-paste ning akong picture, ma-insert na akong picture sa akong gibuhat nga poster. Ato lang buhaton, no? Uploaded na, no? Click lang pod nato. Automatically ma-paste na ni siya sa ato ang page, no? Paper. So now, kung maglisod ta, no, kay gamay kayo ang poster, no, naay option dere, naay tool din hiya, pwede na ito magamit. Kung makita niyo akong cursor, no, pwede na ito siya i-zoom in para kung gamay. Op, nakapod kayo. Tara. Now, pwede na ba na nga ipasa na to? Ang kaning kuan, dili pa. So, ang buhaton na to is i-edit na to, no? So, ang nahuna-huna na ko is kuhaan og background kini akong picture or yes. So akong buhaton is to edit the image. So naay tool po din I hope you can see, no? Click na ko na and siya remove the background image with one click. Ay kuanday problema na siya kaning feature is wala ma-appeal, no? There's something wrong sa akong pagkuan ani. Anyway, sud na lang ta sa akong kuan para madali ta sa ako ang sa ka-account, no? Pakita lang ako sa inyo ha. Tay difficulty gamay. Tara. Balik ta. Create. Search ang poster. And then, pili ko og template, no? Lahi na lang ang template na gamito, no? It will take time para itong pangitaon pa itong gigamit ganiha. Okay? I will take this photo, kaya itong alista ni siya. And then, ato ko sa uploads. Okay? Upload tab. Same process nga akong gibuhat ganiha, no? Okay? You can see this, no? Picture nga akong i-upload ganiha. Ako pong i-upload during account. Okay? And then, I will click this para mo insert siya sa ato ang poster. And then, para sa akong niha, ang buhatan is akong kuhaan og background kaning picture nato. Okay. Para makuha na siya background, I will click this tool, kaning edit image. And you can see, ay mga tools din This one, kaning na bola. This is called the BG remover, background remover. Okay? Click lang na ko na. And then wait for a while. Let's see the magic, no? Oops. Wa na yung background ng ato ang picture. Okay? So, inana ang usa sa mabuhat ni Canva. There's no need for you nga mugawas pa, no? O mugamit og laing application para makuha ang background ani atong picture. Okay? Next, mangita ta og kaning elements, no? Okay? Elements or something atong idungag-dungag para mas munindot ang ato ang design, no? So, let's say race, no? Ganahan ang kuan ako ang nasa una-una kay butangan ako race sa likod sa atong mga frontliners. Tata. As you can see, scroll ko. So, and as you can see also, daghag elements ang Canva, no? Nindot na ay kaning pictures, no? Photos na ay kaning graphics, no? Moving or stickers para ma-specify lang graphics ya kani akong kanon. Dito, graphics. Okay? Apoy videos actually. Kani. Okay. So, by the way, unsaon ako pagpadako ani or pag-edit aning element ng gikuan. As you can see na ay circle sa corner, no? Pwede nimo na siya i-click and drag para mudako siya or shrink mo gamay. Okay? Now, as you can observe, no? Ang kaning element nasa atubangan sa ako ang tawag ani kaning picture nga gi-insert kaniya. So, pwede nato na siya mapalikod, no? By right click o clicking ani atong mouse, no? Right click and then mugawas ni siya nga selections o kaning mga tool, i-click lang nato ang backward. Okay? So, as you notice na ay back din kani siya sagad na gani nga pagka-back, no? Kanilang backward. Up. So, ana. Mura taga duwa-duwa ani. Okay? And so nindot ba siya? Depende sa inyo kung sa inyong taste, but ako siyang alisdan og color. Unsa man pag-ilis og color or unsa man pag-edit aning element diri gihapon ta mo base, no? So atong usa-usahon ni. Let's start with the second one, kaning crop. Pwede nimo siya kuan day ma-crop kaning element atong gigamit. Next, cancel lang nato. Pwede nimo mabali, no? Horizontally, vertically. Okay? Balik lang nato sa original. Pwede po nato na siya ma-animate. No, kung ang yung teacher okay lang sa iya no? Nga kaning video ang format sa iyong ipasa, so pwede niyo ni magamit nga tool, no? Na ay tumble, no? Ma-move, no? Na ay movement ang inyuhang elements. Okay? So, indot kaayo. Nalang sa nato na. Okay? Now, para maalis na ni color, kita mo aning box ani nga itong click lang nato na and then natay makita dahil nga mga selection sa colors. Okay? So, naatay kaning default colors o naatay colors no nga gikan sa ato ang picture, no? So, makatabang ni siya para ang inyuhang output no dili nagsaksak sinagol ang or kanang dili na ka siya sakit sa mata, no? Okay? So, I'll select kani na color. Okay. Now, ang sa nadayon, pwede na nato siguro hilabtan or i-workout na ang text, no? So, pwede na to i-click ni ang atong text. No? Simple lang i-click lang na siya and then we can edit na. Let's say, atong ibutang dira kay thank you. Speaking of text, no? Daghan kay taog choices, no? Sa font style, no? Asa ta mo mo tan-aw are, no? Once na click nimo ang kaning text mo appear dani diri nga part, no? Sa atong interface magpakita dani siyang kaniya. And then you can choose, no? Among these text kung sa iyong gusto, kung sa iyong kursunada. Ato lang kuan kanilang gyapon atong gamiton kay medyo okay na siya. Okay good. Now thank you. Tangtangon lang na siguro nato ni. Thank you. And then ato lang po ning i-maintain ni siyang font style atong listed og medical frontliners. Okay. So, giunsa nila pagpakita og heroism karon nga pandemic, no? Of course, they have shown their devotion, no? Or kaning commitment sa pag-ayo sa mga natakda or nataptan sa COVID-19 and their sacrifices. Let's make it your commitment and sacrifice. Okay? So, nanatay, poster, no? As simple as that. Pwede pa nila mapanindot, no? But we don't have the luxury of time para ato ni siyang i-enhance pa gyud, no? So, ug daghan pa tang pwede magamit actually, no? So, kung mo okay ra inyong teacher nga mo insert tag audio, no, or music background, kani dinhi nga tool ang atong magamit, no? Daghan tang mapilian din no? From YouTube ni siya gikan. Okay? Kung lagi para sa kung gani ganahan ta na moving din sa background nato or any part diri sa ato ang poster, pwede rin na magamit. So we can pakita lang nako sticker shapes. As you can see, ay mga nindot, no? Yung mga elements, sticker nga pwede yun nato magamit. Nindot kaayo sa mata, no? Okay? So, pwede na to insert if mo na ato ang gusto. Now, arita sa pag-save, no? Sa ato ang output. Now, nata dire, by the way, pwede nato ni siya hinganlan o intitulan, no? Pangalanan na ato ang output, whatever nga title atong gusto. Let's say, performance task. Ato i-title ni performance task output in arts. Okay? And then, by the way, pwede po natin na siyang kita mo aning share. Pwede natin na i-share directly, no? Sa atong teacher. Ato lang i-type yung email din and madawat na niya. Okay? Before sharing, pwede natong one way of sharing is ang pag-copy sa link, no? By clicking this, kung nakita ninyo. And sa before kani i-copy ang link, pwede nato siyang i-set as kaning i-share ba nimo siyang para ma-edit sa imong teacher or sa imong classmates. Ganahan ka i-share sa ila i-share nimo as a template. By the way, kung edit imong i-kuan imong option, na tendency nga maguba na siya, no? Sa kung kinsa man imong gisandan. Okay? While kaning template mo remain ra gyapon imuhang imong artwork, imong output plus ma-share pa nimo sa uban, no? Ma-remain siya, di siya ma-alter. Okay? And then pwede po kaning view lang. Igo ra nila matan-aw, dili nila mahilabtan. Okay? So that's the means nga atong ma-share ni, no? Now, ganata nga ma-save ni siya, no, ma-print ni siya, we can click this. And kita na to dinhi, no? Daghan og kuan kani formats nga pwede na to siya i-save. Pwede na to siya i-save as PNG as suggested ni siya. Suggested since mo ni siya ang high quality image. Ganahan na tag small file, smaller than PNG, JPEG or JPG. And then na PDF standard, na PDF for print, na SVG. So yung niya, pwede na to siya i-save as video through in P4 file and then GIF. Okay? So daghan tag options. So as suggested kanila atong kuan pilion sa karon. And then we can click download. Okay, so it is downloaded kung pop up na ni, no? You save your design and then kita na po ninyo din nga complete na. So i-click na to. Let's see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, mo na natong gihimo nga design o pwede na nato ni siya ma-post sa Facebook kung ganahan ta or any social media na platform. Pwede po nato ni ma-print kung ganahan po ta. Okay? So that's it sa ato ang pag-design og poster. So sa mga grade 10, no, nga naa karon, so you have now the idea kung saan you pwede gamiton para ma-comply ni siya nga performance task, no? Anyway, sa kuan pa ni siya, second quarter. Okay? So, lapas na ta sa alas 12, no? As I was telling you earlier, di uganahan nga malapas tag sobra kaayo kay napatay haning tawag ani raffle, no? Natay pa raffle sana all, no? And napod tay mga kuan pa ani mosunod nga mga messages, no? For the next next Saturdays nga magkuan ta, meet na pud ta. So I hope, no, pinaagi aning presentation kita na to lagi unsa ka useful, unsa ka nindot, unsa ka kaning dali ra ang Canva kung ato lang yung seryosoon. Okay? Ma'am Aribal? You're still there? Okay na ko, ma'am? Para di ta ma-overtime kayo? Kaning raffle, no? Ating raffle, sana all, no? And
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Ramos. So, let's proceed to our open forum for those who have questions. You may now write your questions in our comment section. Natoy question ganina about sa Office 365, Sir Hirondio.
Okay, ma'am, if the question is regarding sa tong Office 365, maybe ma'am, the proper person to answer is Sir Tingal. Okay, go ahead, Sir Tingal.
Yes, Sir Tingal, napakaya, Sir Tings. From Ma'am Michelle Ondalok.
Yes, ma'am.
The question goes like this. Sorry if can be Microsoft 365 can be used to submit answer sheets and giving up modules directly if the teachers are also using this. Can you please enlighten me on this? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Pwede rin kayo magamit kayo ang Microsoft Office 365. Either ang teacher nag-create og Google Classroom or Teams. So adto na lang dito ibutang ni teacher ang tanang mga materials, especially sa mga modules, adto ibutang dito. And then in regards sa mga answer sheets, yes, pwede ra jud kayo adto dito i-turn in sa Microsoft Office sa Microsoft Teams or sa Google Classroom. Okay? So same sa ako ang style. I use the Google Classroom. So dito na-create ko og classroom. So I'll let the students katong digital or at the same time katong students na maka-access sa Google Classroom to join sa Google Classroom, and then so naa dito tanang kuan pre-test, post-test, modules, the learning materials. At the same time, the natay folder dito nga ang ilahang output adto dito i-upload para dili na kayo hassle para sa mga parents nga kuan kanang especially working parents, no. So adto na lang dito sa kuan Google Classroom. So make it sure nga kuan lang sad coordinate with the advisor in regards sa inyong kuan sa inyong schedule or one way of processing the submission of your output. Okay, so magdepende ra mo sa teachers kung usaon ninyo pag-kuan pag-communicate para adto na lang ninyo i-submit ang inyong output, okay, answer sheets. Okay, kay sa kuang case lang napagkait bang ko og kuan pre-test, post-test using the Google Forms. Adto lang mag-answer dito para mas dali lang sad o kuan makuha na ko ang answer. I mean ang mga kuan, mga scores. Okay, for that's for the digital. Kay sa kuan na what I've said nga for those who maka-access sa internet, okay, maka-join sa Google Classroom nga modular, so pwede ra sad sila mo answer dito, mo submit sa ilang output. So make it sure that you're going to inform your teacher or subject teachers nga tuwa kami submit dito kay muhang kay ang mama nyo or parents or guardian dili maka submit due to some mga circumstances, especially mga working guardian or parents. Okay, kato lang ma'am.
Okay,
Hopefully na answer na ko inyong queries.
Okay, thank you, Sir Tingal. Another question still from Michelle Undalok. Para ni sa Microsoft Teams and Microsoft 365. Is Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Teams two different accounts? If it does, then what's the difference between the two accounts, or this is an applications only when you open the Microsoft 365? Thank you. Isa makatuwag ninyo, sir.
Sige, ako una, sir. Sa tingala.
Sige, sir.
So, kuan, ano ni siya? Ang Microsoft Teams, usa na siya sa mga nakapak nga mga productivity tools sa Office 365. So, if you will say Office 365, according sa discussion ni Sir Tingal, so mo na ang a certain account nga in that certain account na daghag sulod niyang usa sa sulod ana ang Microsoft Teams, wherein ang Microsoft Teams ang gamit niya compared sa ubang productivity tools within sa Microsoft Office 365. Ang gamit sa Microsoft Teams, pwede ito magamit as learning management system, pwede siya magamit as kuan na to ato ang conferencing, online meeting, live event, and then pwede siya na ito magamit as for video recording. Na for the Office 365, i-answer na ni Sir Tingal. Okay, go ahead, Sir Tingal. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so in connection with Sir Ronjo's answers in regards to Microsoft Teams, so the Microsoft 365, it is a subscription, okay, from DepEd. Kaya katong ni-explain na og ganiha nga gihatag sa DepEd sa mga teachers with us students with different versions. The students has A3 versions. So naa diha tanan katong what I've said earlier, katong sa once you're going to install the Microsoft Office 365 sa inyong PC or laptop, naa atoy mga 7 nga application nga ma-installed sa inyong desktop or laptop. And the kadang Microsoft Teams, that is a part, okay, part of the Microsoft Office 365, is one of the productivity tools of the Microsoft Office 365. Okay, that's an application, okay. That's a standalone application nga pwede na ito ma-download and then log in nato ang ato ang learner's account diha sa MS Teams, which is used for communications for class teams sa ato ang estudyante. So again, the I mean the class teams or the teams or Microsoft Teams is one of the productivity tools of the Microsoft Office 365. So under na siya ang Microsoft Teams sa Microsoft Office 365. Okay? So that's it.
Okay, thank you, Sir Hirondi and Sir Tingal. Another question from Ma'am Ondalok. Is the answer sheet for Microsoft 365 visible to everyone once submitted inside Google Classroom or the teachers only?
Okay, so the answer sheet is for Microsoft 365 visible to everyone. We have this Microsoft 365, ma'am. So kana Microsoft 365 ang kuana na ang sa sud ana is ang application gamito nato ana is ang Microsoft Teams. Okay? So the Microsoft Teams kining Google Classroom, that is a separate platform. Sa Google platform ni siya. Again, the Google Classroom is belong siya sa Google Suite for Education. Again, sa Google na siya, Google Classroom. The Microsoft Teams nga naa sa dito ang class, which is belongs to Microsoft. Okay, so in regards sa answer sheet nga i-submit diha sa either sa Teams, depende sa teachers kung asa siya mag-create og class sa Microsoft Teams ba or sa Google Classroom. So kana inyong mga answer sheets once ma-turn in na dito sa Classroom, Google Classroom or Class Teams, so dili na siya makita sa uban nga student or kinsa tong mga estudyante nga included within that certain classroom. Okay? So safe ra na siya, so wala gyud makakuha na, wala makakopya. At the same time, the privacy of your scores is si teacher ra gyud makakuha na, makakita, and then makabasa sa inyong answer sheets, and then makakita sa inyong score. Kinaaman na mo ang teacher na mo kuan man sa inyo mo mo turn back man sa kuan sa scores, muhatag og reply kung pila inyong scores na sa Teams na siya og sa kuan sa Google Classroom. Okay, so safe ra ang inyong answer sheets diya sa Class Teams or the Google Classroom.
Okay.
Okay, thank you,
So
ma'am.
thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir Tingal. Another question from Miss Romilin Paho. Kanang canvas, sir, ba pwede ra na sa phone? Sir Ramos? Sir Donald?
Hello, sir. Pwede ko di mo ma-add ang
Sige, sir.
saan ako ka-account?
Added na ka, sir.
Kaning Don Ramon, sir. I mean sa StreamYard.
Added na ang duha, sir.
Okay na, Sir Ramos.
Sir, the question, Miss Romilin, no? If pwede ba niya sa cellphone ato i-try, no? I'm using now my mobile phone. Okay? So
Sige,
by the
share
way,
sa
pwede
sir.
na ako share na, sorry.
Sige, share sa screen.
Ako yung share. Mhm. Di na ko kita ang share na option. So I think dili maka-share ang cellphone, sir. Ang gamit.
Sige, sir.
Walay kuan, sir. Wala sa button.
Walay ko. Anyway, pwede siguro anyone na lang.
Ay, pakita lang siguro sa camera sa kuan, sir. PC or laptop sa imong phone.
To makita na ba, sir?
Okay, sir.
Ang cellphone.
Yes, sir.
So,
Sige, makita ra
pwede
sir.
ra gyud kaayo nga magamit ang Canva sa ato ang cellphone. Nanon siya limitation no or kanang disadvantage kay gamay man gud no. So, pwede ra no? Explore lang. Same ra gyapon yung process kanang sa pag sulod or pag himo og account no. Medyo complicated lang siya kay fingers ano I mean kanang gamay ang screen no. Okay. Or na siya. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sir Ramos. I would like to add also something about Canva using mobile phone. I am using Canva on my mobile phone. So Canva can be used in our mobile phone. Next question, is Microsoft Teams applicable to cell phone, laptop, PC? How much gig will it require to install it on a cell phone or tablets, or is it compatible only for PC and laptops? Thank you.
Okay, in regards with the Microsoft Teams, so we can install that one sa ato ang phone at the same time sa ato ang laptop. So the only problem in regards sa pag-install sa ato ang Microsoft Teams no sa cellphone, so we need the specific kung ano yun, specifications sa atong cellphone. Kay there's a tendency that it will kadang mo lag gud siya ang ato ang tawag na ato ang cellphone. So nagyud tayo nga mulag siya due to sa sa specifications sa atong phone, especially kung 2 gigabytes lang ato ang RAM sa cellphone. So of course mulag na siya. Okay, even ang 3 gigabytes nasa boy time mulag siya, as in dili kiting mulag, so mo run nang gyapon siya maka join gyapon ta sa class. Lagi so naa say times nga nag-open sa nimo dugay lang siya, but still we can use the Microsoft Teams sa ato ang cellphone. Kaya even mga teachers we use the Microsoft Teams man. We've installed that one sa amo ang mga cellphone, which is okay naman po siya, but still the need a very good internet connection. Okay, kung naka-data lang taw nya pilara na ang data na pilara ka MB ang ato ang data, so of course there's a tendency nga lag gyapon nato ang Microsoft Teams. Bisag nindot pa kay imong cellphone nya atong data gamay ra sad kaayo, so maglisod gyapon tag continue sa ato ang Microsoft Teams. But so far, so we can use the Microsoft Teams gyud sa ato ang cellphone. Okay, so make it sure your interconnection is quite good. Okay, para lawas-lawas sa ato ang pagsod sa Microsoft Teams. Okay, so maka-browse ta sa Microsoft Teams. Okay, so that's it.
Naka-mute ka, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Tingal. So, any more questions from our viewers?
Wait, ma'am, nakoy gamay nga ikuan.
Yes, sir.
Share gamay sa ato ang Canva. So the Canva we can maka-download and install ta sa Canva diha sa ato ang PC or laptop. So we can create post or any project even though we are offline. So pwede tab download ato lang ta sa Google and then type Canva downloads. So naara dito pwede nito ma-download and then install sa ato ang laptop or PC. So para maka-create ta offline sa ato ang projects. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am Maribal, naka-mute.
Okay, so thank you. So, I think wala na questions sa atong comments section, sa atong mga viewers.
Ma'am, siguro proceed ta sa ato ang ato ang paraffle siguro nato.
Oh, yes. So, since we don't have any questions in our comment section? So we will proceed with our raffle game. So all our viewers who have sent their shout outs or questions and greetings will be included in our raffle draw.
So by the way, ang
Sige.
ato ang kuan di ay ang ato ang raffle we're using online ruleta. Sige pang kuha na nako mga pangan nga naa sa to ang comment section. And then automatic ra siya tuyok. And then in terms of prices, simple lang siya mga kuan. School supplies. So if mapili inyo ang pangan, so let me know lang during answering of modules nagamit kag bond paper. Kay bond paper ang akong ihatag if nagamit kag yellow pad sa natong ihatag if nagamit kag intermediate sa natong ihatag unya atong parisan og ballpen. Okay, so isa small pa lang namo, isa small help lang namo para sa mga bata aside nga na-learn ta nalingaw ta gamay, natin may gamay extend nga help sad para sa mga viewers nato. Okay? So allow me to change the sharing screen. So let me share screen using sa ato ang entire screen. Okay? So naka-entire screen na ta. So I hope makita ang ato ang ruleta. Okay, so na ang mga pangan. So daka na siguro na to gamay. Okay. Okay, so maklaro ra ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. So magpili tag duha lang karon. Again, para sa to ballpen o unsa nga pad ang gamiton. So let's start kinsay pinakaunang bulahan nga mananaog. Okay? So the roll starts now. Okay, so among from the viewers ato ang kuan live chat nato. Okay. We have Kent Dagalia. Okay. So please comment lang Kent Dagalia if unsay gamit nimo, intermediate ba or bond paper depending on gi-require sa pag-answer nimo sa module sa imong answer sheets nimo. Okay? So let's continue. So remove na nato si Kent Dagalia para dili multiple ang existence siyang pangan. Okay, basig mapilig balik. So that's Kent Dagalia. Palihog ko og lista ma'am ha. Again, use our comment section. Okay, unsay gusto nimo, yellow pad ba, bond paper or intermediate pad and then parisan na to nag ballpen. Okay? So next. Okay, so kinsa ka ang sunod? Okay. We have Angeline Villaflor. Okay, so congratulations, these two winners, Kent Dagalia and Angeline Villaflor. Okay.
All right, so congratulations to our raffle draw winners for today. And good luck for the next 3 Saturdays. So, maapi lang yapon ta sunod nga Saturday aron mabunutan na sa itong pangan. And
we encourage gyud sa tanan nga unta makakuanta, maka-complete sa day 1 hangtod sa day 4 nato nga sessions. Anyway, 3 hours naman niya in 1 week usa ra ka adlaw every Saturday ra sad. Okay, so important announcement lang ta. So sa announcement na to, still we encouraging our learners and also our advisors to encourage sa atong mga bata nga mo join aning endeavor na mo ni Sir Ramos Sir Tingal para sa mga bata para makumpleto ang day 1 to day 4 and then in every Saturday linlain og topic so daghang gig makuha ang bata. Kaya ang mga tools nga mong paghisgutan nanagid na actually sa to ang mga cellphone sa to mga bata. Ang ato na lang is pag-empower na lang nila on how to maximize that one para makuan sa nila ma-address na to if na ay mga, let's say for example, a certain subject teacher nagamit ana nga app, at least na idea ang bata. Okay? So siguro Sir Tingal and Sir Ramos na may additional announcement.
Mauna lang ko, Sir Tingal. Yes, sir. Um, sa grade 9 o grade 10, no, handlean ako sa night. Klaro ba nga na yung mga wala ka himo o performance task nagkaglangko. So this will be one way nga kuha ninyo ma-comply ang inyong performance task. Okay? So effort na ang pagkuan, apil ni ani, no? Dili lalim. And labi na kung hutdon pa ninyo ang kuan 4 Saturdays. So one performance task ni siya. Okay na ba? So padayon lang ta sa kuan pag join. Sige, Sir Tingal, basig na ka, sir.
Okay, so in regards sa ato ang Microsoft Office 365 learners account, so just wait lang sa mga kuana sa mga sa inyo mga account. So ako pa ning ipakuan sa inyo mga advisors what they call this one, ipahagpag pa ang master list para makita nila ang inyong mga names sa isa jud ka section. And then so I will ask also na ipahatag inyong account during the distribution sa inyong module. Okay, so parents, especially ang parents na siguro, so ato ang parents may hatagan, and then they're going to sign sa Microsoft Office 365 na sinananan nito nga na-receive na ninyo ang inyong Microsoft Office 365 account. That is the student's account. Okay, so I think that's all.
Okay, sir. So additional lang na kong announcement di ay. So I created a FB group sa kini nga kuan, sa kini nga event nato. So ang title, so let me share my screen lang. Higamay lang kayo learners ha, extension sa oras. So mo na ang ato ang kuan nato, ang ato ang FB group nato. So para naatay kuan extension of communications nato. Okay, so ako'y na-post dire during sa pag-discuss ni Sir Kuan, Sir Ramos. Then pinato na to ato ibutang dire ang atong kuan, ang ato ang mga events din And then if na mga additional queries, concerns or questions nga kuan, gusto ipaabot i-type lang dire and then para ma-address na mo. Okay, so kuan lang inyong pangan, so nanana sa screen karon ang link and also na po sa ato ang comment section. So kindly click lang ana niya para makasend mo kuan para ma-click na ko ma-accept ang inyong invitation para makasud mo sa to ang FB group na to. Okay, so that's one way nga para makuan ta, maka-create a community within ani niyang event. Okay, so thank you so much once again kay Mama Ribal.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much to our learners, to our viewers. Thank you for your active participation for this morning's webinar, empowering our learners in using the digital technology. Okay, I will take this opportunity to thanks the organizer of this webinar who invited me to be part of this wonderful event. So at first, I was really hesitant of this task, but seeing the success this day make me proud to become part of this activity. Thank
Our
you.
pleasure, ma'am. Our pleasure.
Okay, thank you sa kayo sa support ma'am.
Yes, thank you for taking the call of the time according to Ma'am Guhetia ganina, no? You are taking the call of the time. So our time today calls for using the digital technology. So this is it. We are using the platform to give enhancement and to equip our learners in their struggles, especially in learning in the distant modality. Okay, so na-shout out ni Sir Leo Castrodes. Congratulations to the organizers and thank you so much for this informative and very comprehensive sessions. Indeed, this webinar would be a big help to our learners. Thanks to our learners and kudos. Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so on behalf of the organizers, I would like to invite you all to be part of this 4-day webinar for our next Saturday session. Hopefully, magkita-kita gihapon ta. Thank you for your time. Keep safe. God bless. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Also, thank you sa tanang advisors nga nagpa-attend sa mga bata. Okay, bye-bye everyone. Stay safe always. Goodbye, Sir Ramos, Sir Tingal, Ma'am Rebal. Signing
Maribel,
off.
more hosting to come.
Paano sa kamay sir? Istorya tagajot.
Sige, sir.
Hello. Sir Renjo, nara ka da.
Yes, sir.
At magkwanta sa tuang kuan sa tao gani. Team kuan na to ba? Irigan sa tuang sa tao gani. Sa tuang webinar karon sa may mga issues, concerns. I think number one akong nakuha na observe is the ang kuan na to no. Suppose target time na to is only 12, no?
Yes, sir.
Barag extend kita gamay gid sa kuan sa tuang tuang viewers.
Rason nato sir ngano sir. Una sir, dugay naka-start kay since ni travel pa ko gikan sa balay padong diri sa school due to burnout.
Naka-eskwelahan right?
Naka sa eskwelahan. So karon is pag-abot diri sa school mag-on pa sa laptop nya medyo kuan sa oras ba. Prepare pa sa kuan kay ang slides mong gud nasa pikas sa kuan, pikas computer sa balay man lang gani kay ang ubang slides nabutang na nako initially sa Google Drive. Ito na access kay ug pa na ko nabutang daan. Zero gid.
I think tungod po sa kuan sir sa opening program kay di ba ang kada speaker is kuan kani allotted time niya is 1 hour. So naman tay opening program ibuhat so mo tay naka-kuan po.
Sige lang mga kuan ko sikan ko na to next Saturday mura paspas ato no kay diretso naman ta wala na opening. Okay na siya. Makakuha.
Wala yung opening sir pero since natay bagong
stream pa ta. Okay ra ni? Okay ra ni?
Pasudlon sir.
Wait dira jud. Isa mo kuan.
Sir, naka-stream pa daw ta. Okay ra ni?
Sir Ron Jonas stop.
Sige, i-end ako ang broadcast.